Yeah. So do we
Alright.
just ad lib? Do you want to just ad lib then?
No, we can. I mean, we can still ad lib, but oh god, you started it already?
Yes, I did. It's 2 o'clock. It's time to start. Let's get
Dang,
people in
give
chat.
us
Let's
no
see
heads up.
who's coming first. You already see Isis Violet and Garflorn here.
We're a lot more quick to start stream than Fred is.
Yeah.
I like to be
Tony.
punctual. Hello, Sturgioli. Well, welcome.
Sturgioli ravioli.
Huh. Fred's stream is a lot more delayed than yours.
Interesting. Hello, Garflorn. Welcome once again to another Celeste stream of Getting the Golden Strawberries. I am here today with Piffle as usual, as well as a new visitor. Their name is Puppet. They are a puppet, but not the puppet. That's from FNAF. Say hello, Puppet.
In a way, it's both, but hello.
They are a recent acquaintance, though I think Piff knows them a lot longer than I have, at least I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, Bendy. Hello, that irrelevant animator. Welcome. Why don't you tell them a little bit about yourself, Puppet?
Not really much to say.
Well then.
Apart from the fact that we are a voice actor and also a musician.
Losing her. Here we go again. Thanks, Dark. Good to see you, Dark Soul Fox. Hi, Bendy. Welcome to the stream. Now, last time, for those who were not here, we did the Seaside Golden Strawberries as well as the Winged Strawberries. It was very painful towards the end, but we made it through. So now, we're going to be going back for cleanup. Now, I would have gotten a new thumbnail by now, but Jay is currently on a trip, so he can't do much right now, really do any drawing right now. So I'm reusing one of the other thumbnails he gave me. Do you think that the Nick Nitro car design could work in something like a fighting game collab for Undertale or an Undertale anime? Potentially, but I think Nick Nitro's car is like a... I mean, what is that? Isn't that like a Story Shift car is designed with like the hood, the Sans hood, or is that something else? That irrelevant animator says, "Oh my god, don't jump scare me now, Puppet."
But no. Why would we ever do that?
You.
Oh,
that's perfect.
I think you might have asked for that relevant anime. Also, hello, DJ Kirby. Welcome to the stream. Surgery was a success. Oh, I didn't know you had surgery. Glad it was a success though. Blah. All right.
Careful not to mispronounce that word.
How do you do surgery on Kirby?
He opens his mouth, and then you go inside.
And then you die.
Actually, according to Nintendo, like I think someone said this, like someone said this in Nintendo. Someone at Nintendo said that like when Kirby swallows an enemy, they don't die; they just get teleported somewhere else. No, Nick Nitro's car design is like Venom, like having the spider logo to taunt Peter Parker with her wearing the hoodie and the Mac Gargan. What? I don't even understand that. I am barely able to breathe right now as I have a very small puppy on my chest, and never mind because that jump scare scared it off for her. Her name is Penny. Aww, puppy. Could have sworn I told you, but yeah, recovery is a struggle though. Well, just take it easy for now. I'm sure you'll get through it. So, we'll finish the Seasides today? We did finish the Seasides last stream, Dark Soul Fox. Now we're going back for cleanup. Not sure where we're gonna clean up. Puppet. Do I gotta put you back in the music box again?
No.
Oh God, no!
In the Kirby TV show, Kirby somehow went into his own stomach, and it was a galaxy of everything he's eaten. I think I remember that.
Because in the Wispy Woods episode, he eats an apple that's like supposed to grow back. Like I'm pretty sure it's Wispy himself, but then he has to go into. He didn't really go into his stomach, but it's like a metaphorical. Like he's just trying to find it in himself so he can just spit it out.
You finished the Seasides in one stream? Weird considering your luck. The Seasides were a lot easier than most of these levels. The only problem was that one winged strawberry that took us an hour of pain. Piff did it with me too, and on his own, and he just did not like it.
Sounds painful.
To explain, Kara with the hoodie is like classic Eddie Brock spider logo on Venom as a twisted mirror of Spider-Man. Kara with the hoodie is Mac Gargan's logo with more monstrous logo. Oh.
Why are we getting an ad? I don't care about bright speed, Tony.
Sorry, I haven't set to low this time. That way, the ads will be more spread out. But you know how YouTube is.
Jesus Christ.
Magic Meowkin says one ad, my beloved. But all right.
Explain the running gag we have with Theo.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have a fun time with that. But right now, it's time we finally get into this. I can't wait for more pain. Hang on a second.
Yay, pain!
Oh boy. Alright. And there is the fact that canonically Kirby is a black hole. That's why he's eats everything except the fat ones because they are spiny. But anyways, what shall we do? We've done I don't know if I want to go back to the B-sides just yet, so
Core.
Look at the map is 3D, but everything else is 2D.
Yeah, that's fun. Pain starts. Yep. We'll start with the core main chapter for this one.
Get ready to be driven insane, Tony.
About a year later.
Okay, so we have this running gag with Theo where...
Oh, you're finally back. Did you just skip my cutscene? How dare you?
Sorry, old lady, but we're not here for the story this time. Maybe some other time.
You still have to listen to me.
Sorry, Granny.
No, because I had the controller, and you don't.
God damn it, you didn't even let me finish! You didn't even start! Madeline, you gotta get back here and listen to my extra dialogue!
Nope.
Fine.
Darn!
Too late, I'm already away. We're gonna be diving into this core of molten rock and frozen ice.
I hope the fire kills you, Madeline.
Well, that's aggressive.
Exactly! How do you like it? Hmm?
Alright.
Wait, where's Theo?
Theo's not in this level.
Theo's fucking dead. He tripped so many times and he's fucking dead.
Meanwhile, Theo fell into a different game.
Oh man.
I feel like the bit is close to retiring because I'm not even laughing at it anymore, sadly.
Yeah.
I think you might have exhausted it during Xspread's stream.
Yeah, I think we did.
We need to come up with a new bit.
Eventually. What
I'll probably be realistically be coming in and out of the stream because my apartment building is having random power outages due to renovations keep hitting the power cords. Dang, Sturgioli, but all right, good. Thanks for the heads up.
Okay, hold on. Somebody said like, "Is your voice okay, Piffle?" My voice does my voice sound different?
Slightly.
Like, I don't know. I don't know, man. My voice deepened, I guess.
Piffle hit puberty finally.
I already did. The fun time besides Piffle. No,
You did
that's
it
not.
very
No,
late.
Puppet is not my twin.
Yeah, Fun Time is his only twin, unfortunately. Though, from what you guys have told me, you definitely do seem to have sibling energy.
A little.
So,
Could never be in the same vein as Fun Time, but
Piffle sounds the same for me. That's what Garflorn says. Hi, Moon. Moon says hi, Puppet.
hello.
Moon, River.
Wait, what way?
That irrelevant animator says Piffle got hit with that Sonic Frontiers treatment.
Wait, in what? You mentioned sibling energy. In what way?
Oh,
I don't know.
I just mentioned the kind of the quote unquote twin energy. Great job, Tony.
Thank you. I try.
Do you, Piffle?
Huh?
They say like sibling energy. Don't really see it ourselves.
Name a death
It's
battle
mainly-
matchup that is so out of left field that you unironically love it. Okay. This was one of the pitched matchups to the death battle crew. And it is so insane that I kind of love it. Are you ready?
Uh-huh.
It is Finn Shepard from the Sharknado series versus Flint Lockwood from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
What?
That is a genuine matchup. And I thought it was the stupidest thing ever. Then I watched the pitch and it's just like, okay, this is actually kind of fire though. Really? Yes, Toby, really. That is a genuine matchup someone pitched. I think I may have broken Piffle and Puppet if they're this quiet.
Nah, we're not broken. I'm not
Not
broken. They're
Go-
not broken.
Sturgioli says, OMG, what? Why can I kind of picture it? I know, right? Very interesting matchup. Yes, Garflorn, it is. I put 100 late night security workers in the FNAF box, and the last one to not be jump scared gets extra overtime in the pizzeria. Okay, that irrelevant animator. Ah. Oh yeah, but I'm kind of scared of Flint versus Finn because I don't want to see Flint die. There are genuine arguments for Flint winning. It's actually pretty even across all of their material, but it seems like Flint Lockwood wins, but it definitely seems like it could go either way. Which is better than Flint getting obliterated. Because I like Flint Lockwood. But well, on the subject of Flint Lockwood, how does everyone feel about the Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs movies?
It's good.
Okay.
Decent.
I'm still a big fan of V1 versus Hank. I can definitely see the appeal there, but V1 kind of obliterates Hank. At least as far as I'm aware. Which isn't very aware, as I don't know Ultra Kill that much. But it definitely seems like V1 has a pretty big advantage, at least in the stat department. They're both great? Cool. I really like the Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs movies. I don't get the hate for the second one, like, because apparently a lot of people really don't like it.
Yeah, I don't get it either.
But frankly, I think they're both very fun. The first one is better than the second one. Like, you will never get, like, that much I will agree with. But the second one's a fun time. Oh no, what did I just say?
A fun time? A fun time?
Not now, Piff. We have Puppet in here, not
Twin!
fun time.
Twin! Twin!
Manifest fun time, Moon says.
I just go into fun times DMs and I'm just like, manifest.
Wow. Shark Jesus, time travel, also Shark Godzilla, and Elemental Shark Titans. Of all of these are normal. I watched all the Sharknado movies for a power scaling thing. Wow.
Jesus Christ.
Well, I mean, what else do you expect from a franchise called Sharknado?
I don't know. Not shark. They're not like Jesus.
Well, like,
Father God in heaven, we have sinned. Why? We put you in Sharknado.
I have never seen like a single Sharknado movie, thankfully, and like, I don't understand how it got so many movies. I mean, this sounds like the most stupid concept you could ever conceive of. But apparently it got like 4 or 5 different movies, maybe 6. I don't know. I mean, Flint did make the vacuum factor, which sucked up the entire universe, and he survived. I like the first and second movie, but I think the first Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs is better. Exactly, EML. There's 8 Sharknado movies? How did they ever produce 8 different movies about Sharknado? And how high does your stupidity tolerance need to be to watch all those? Sorry I'm late. It's okay, Edgelord. Welcome to the stream. And there's a remake of the first movie in the works, apparently. Why?
Oh, God. Hey, it's at least not as bad as Fast and Furious.
Which Fast and Furious?
How many are there?
There are 10. Plus
There are
the
10 Fast and Furious movies.
There are 10 Fast and the Furious movies plus the spin-off Hobbs and Shaw, which makes 11.
Jesus Christ.
Not to mention the people behind Sharknado is making Meth Alligator. Oh, jeez.
What?
First Cocaine Bear and now Meth Alligator. What won't people do in this day and age?
What's it called? So I mentioned this to Tony before we started stream, but I wanna mention it to you guys that I may potentially be in a video game.
Yeah.
What one?
Like an actual video game that's coming out. And let me explain. So there is currently a game that's it's on Kickstarter right now. It got fully funded, like in 24 hours of the Kickstarter page being up.
Ooh.
And it's called God's TV. It is a roguelike, type of game where you kind of get power from fame. And I was immediately I was intrigued by it because there is a character who is a TV head and his name is Victus.
Victus?
Victus.
Victus.
Victus. He's a TV head. He's a little TV head robot. He commands drones. He has a sick ass cape, and he has a mohawk. I love him so much. He's very piffle coated.
Sounds like a very fun game.
So immediately I backed that game because I absolutely want it. It's set to come out in September of 2026. So that's fun.
Cool.
The main thing that I was looking that I'm gonna be like that made me like be like in the game is they're currently in their Discord. They're currently doing a thing where if you're just a content creator that's gonna cover the game, you can essentially have one of their rewards getting an advertisement on one of their billboards in the next build.
Ooh.
And the reason that I brought up Victus is because not only is the advertisement a thing, but Victus doesn't have a current voice actor.
Oh.
So they're going to hold auditions.
Ooh, are you gonna voice Victus?
I'm going to audition to voice Victus.
Well, good luck to you. I would absolutely be so happy for you if you landed that big of a voice role.
I wanna land the voice role because he seems very me coded. I think that I could, and I want to do it. And if I can do it,
oh wait, that reminds us. We still have to audition for Under Event.
but yeah, if I can do it, I will be ecstatic. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get a billboard, anyways. But if I can get Victus, if I can be the voice actor for Victus, I will be a very happy man.
Yeah, and I would 100% support that game when it comes out. Like, maybe I'll even stream it. Who knows? Who knows? Like, depending on what it comes out on.
You better stream it. It's coming out on all platforms.
Oh, awesome! 100%. Next year, what was the name again?
It's called God's TV.
God's TV. God's TV slated next year for a live stream. Mark your calendars.
Mark your calendars for someday.
Right. I'm very excited. I'm pretty sure my competition is this one VA, and he's a 22-year-old British voice actor. That is my competition, and
Good luck.
I told Jay this in DMs because I was talking to him about it, and I said, "Do I think I'm gonna get the part? Probably not, but I'm gonna fight for that. I'm gonna fight for it anyways."
Well, I hope you win, cause this is an opportunity of a lifetime right here.
Absolutely. And also some of the backer rewards involve like these little photographs of the voice actor and their character in frame with them.
Oh, those are always so cool.
So that's gonna be fun. I want to see because usually I'm not comfortable showing my face, so I want to see if I can maybe get it. Maybe basically just get some official Pipple Invictus art if I get the part. Because I think that'd be fun.
Yeah, that would be fun.
I hope. What's it called? Someone said I hope not. It'd be funny if it didn't happen.
Aye. Pyromaster,
What?
don't be like that. Even as a joke. This is a big deal for Pip. We should be supportive.
Exactly.
Yeah, you should be supportive.
I'm kidding. I hope you win. Yay.
Yeah, there we go. That's the spirit.
Yeah, always be supportive.
We've agreed that Invincible versus Gohan is a matchup that shouldn't happen on Death Battle. Why not?
Because Gohan slaps the shit out of Invincible. Do you know how powerful Invincible is?
I do not. Also support the Pipple. Lock in Pipple.
By the way, I noticed someone's asked in chat if I was gonna play Deltarune sometime. I will consider it. I don't like the community very much. I think they're very, I think a lot of Deltarune fans are very, what's the right word? Obsessive about their game? Which is ironic coming from an Undertale fan, but I don't know. Something about these guys are... Yeah, something about the Deltarune fans think they push it a step too far. Like, I love Undertale as much as the next guy, maybe even more than the next guy, but you'll not catch me, like, salivating at the mouth over, like, a future chapter releases and not knowing when. Like, yeah, I'll wait for it. I'll hope it comes out, but you won't be like, need chapter 5, need chapter 5, give me chapter 5. Granted, the only one I've really seen be like that is Fiznom because he has a Deltarune hyperfixation, but still though, I don't think going that far is healthy for anyone. Here's a fun. What about Sin from Murder Drones versus Mimic from FNAF? I don't want Mimic. I hate the Mimic. Keep the Mimic out of FNAF because then you'll probably include Glitch Trap and Burn Trap in that and remind me just how much I hate him. Hot take. Sans versus Kara is the indie game version of Sonic versus Shadow or Dante versus Virgil. I'm not so sure about that one. What do you two think?
No comment.
Yeah. Actually, another thing about this this project that I may be involved in in the future, I actually volunteered to also be a tester for the game.
Ooh, that'll be cool.
Oh, that's cool.
So I have a Steam key and everything right now that I'm playing.
Nice.
I can disclose stuff about this because it's literally, you can publicly just be a tester if you want.
Too low.
You kind of have to, they want to do it in like a kind of backwards way because they're not too confident in this demo because it's more of an alpha than anything. But
Can we watch you play?
huh?
Can we watch you play it later?
Sure, later.
Yeah.
But anyways, from what I've played, it's very fun. I like the combat a lot. I like the actual character interactions, everything about it. I like it. Like, obviously the game has its issues, but it's also an alpha, so I'm not hearkening it that much for it.
Also, thank you, that person, for the reminder. Rest assured, I am staying hydrated and I'm trying to keep my cool, but it's a bit hard to do that in this flaming volcano.
Wait, play Big Bop.
The core.
Oh yeah, you're in the.
Yeah.
Hollow Knight fans' hyperfixation for Silk Song. The less said about Silk Song, the better. Especially their fan base.
I hope Silk Song is a good game.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess,
do you mean?
like,
I mean,
I would hate for everyone. A part of me does want Silk Song to be good, just so the fans can finally have their game and have it be good after waiting like almost a decade for it. But on the other hand, if it ends up being not very good, the fans kind of brought this onto themselves.
Let's say that. I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah, like, cause like, a part of me doesn't want to be like that, cause like, it would.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and say that fans hearing no news and really wanting to hear news does not, like, and I'm not gonna sit there and say that because of the game being bad, this is what they deserve for asking for all that stuff. I'm not gonna do that. That seems a little dumb.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
I can understand that.
Honey Sonic, Piffle Tails, and Puppet Amy. Puppet? I don't think Puppet would be Amy.
Nah. Puppet would be. Would they be Cream?
Nah. Puppet,
Marine,
if you were a
potentially?
Sonic character- Puppet, if you were a Sonic character, what Sonic character would you be?
A lot of people have said Tails for us.
In this case, I've already been labeled the Tails, and definitely not Rouge, guys.
Yeah, let's not make Puppet Rouge.
Literally any Puppet's Elise.
Wow. Blaze, maybe? I don't care if Silk Song is bad or not, as long as the final as good as the Radiance. I mean,
There's Sonic. Puppet could be Silver.
Hoping people get a good game.
Yeah. Stand ready for my arrival, worms. Why? Oh no! No, the invincible fans have risen.
Oh no.
Like, you know, even if the community was kind of pushy, they don't deserve a bad game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just that, like, I see all these fans, like, getting really angry over the tiniest of things. Like, people genuinely got mad at the joke about, Deadpool, supposedly, taking over for a Silk Song trailer, like, in the Game Awards. But, like, on the one hand, it's just a joke, guys. But on the other hand, oh, no! Dang it. Got pretty far that time. Like, but on the other hand, Team Cherry has no right to be this silent for so long. I know they, like, consist of, like, basically 3 people, but you gotta give something. Like, give them a few screenshots or something.
I mean, they don't. I mean, by all accounts, they do not have to. I think by big game standards, I think we are all kind of. I think the standards of getting, like, at least teasers, we've kind of been poisoned to think that we just they at least need to say something. But, like, no, they don't need to say anything. But, like, if you're, like, obviously if your community is begging you for stuff, it's like it gives you an incentive. But by all means, you do not need to sit there and say stuff just because the community is begging you to.
I mean, yeah, but is it? But I still think you should give them at least something to chew on and not stay silent for basically half a decade.
I'd rather them stay silent and have a good game than talk about it and then have a bad game. If they're being silent, it's because they're focusing on just doing stuff internally. They are focusing on this game and not much for the community, so that they don't get community poisoned.
I suppose. All in all, Silksong, something about Silksong does seem like cursed from the get-go, but I still hope it's good for the people that want it, that have been waiting for it for so long.
I mean, scaling is obvious. It's in the name. Side note about Invincible. I watched the entirety of Invincible. Well, at least what's out right now. Rex got done dirty.
Rex exploding, you mean?
Yes, he Rex exploded.
Dang. I mean, it was in his name. Sooner or later, it was gonna happen.
Well, the whole point is that he can make things blow up, but I mean, he died. He's the GOAT. He was the best member of that entire team. Also,
Pit from Kid Icarus is the Deadpool Nintendo? I don't know about that. I mean, yeah, he breaks the fourth wall on occasion, but it's not nearly to the extent that Deadpool does.
I feel like Deadpool kind of overdoes the fourth wall breaks.
Yeah. I mean, it can be funny in the right context, but doing it too much
And
like
in
Deadpool does is a little much.
I mean, it's a core part of his character.
Yeah, it is,
It
but
does make the core part of their character the only part of their character.
The only part of his character either. Like, he has more to him than that, I think. But also, like, you also have to take into account, like, inherently, especially like if you're dealing with, like, a character that knows about the fourth wall. It's like, let's say you knew about the fourth wall in your own life and nobody else did.
I feel like I would go insane.
Yeah. How do you not go insane? I don't know. You interact with it. You do something with it.
Yeah, but I
Or
wouldn't
he's
completely
already-
shatter it. Because there's got to be something to protect us from the outside world.
You think Deadpool cares about that? Deadpool don't give a shit.
I mean, who would when you're Deadpool? You can heal from virtually anything, and you know about the cosmic fourth wall.
Exactly. If he was just an invincible character, he'd be boring. I like the fact that I do like the fact that he can just kind of break the fourth wall,
Or at least see past it. Like, like, not literally break it, but like...
Walking. No.
Ugh, my hands are sweaty. Need to take a drink. Stay hydrated,
Mom's
folks.
spaghetti.
What? After all you put me through, you expect me to help you just like that? Just like that? Eh. Fine.
And that's why the original Lilo and Stitch is way fucking better than the remake.
Apparently the same voice actor for Jumba voiced him in the remake, but they took away his Russian accent.
What the fuck?
Why?
Why would you do that?
I
Wait,
don't
what did
know.
they do?
Why does Disney
They
do
took
any
away
of these
Jumba's-
remakes?
They took away Jumba's accent.
Hi.
Yeah, like, what's funny about the Lilo and Stitch remake is that everyone was looking at it like, yes, this is how you do a remake. This looks fun. This looks fresh. This looks like a faithful, like, totally in line with the spirit of the original. It comes out, everyone hates it.
Yep.
You know, Disney, it would be really cool if you made an actual original movie that was like, you know, good.
Good thing you added that last part because they have made original movies. It's just that most of them suck.
That's why I added, you know, good.
Speaking of original movies, did anybody go see Elio?
No,
I didn't either.
I didn't even know it
No.
released. It seems bad.
Yeah, like, I saw the original trailer for it, and it just looked like the most generic misunderstanding space movie you could ever make. Like, the designs of the
Okay.
aliens didn't even look that inspired. Like, they seemed very, like, I feel wrong. It feels wrong to say generic, but they kind of do look generic.
And apparently they took the original concept from, like, the first trailer that we ever saw of it, and then muddied the entire fucking thing.
Of course.
Which is fun.
I'm just checking Cyberworld on Blue Sky, and I keep seeing the same friggin' screenshot of Bumblebee pulling a Yamcha pose.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, and apparently from apparently what the 5 people who went to go see Elio have said, Elio seems like a very generic movie that is just not worth seeing in theaters. Can we agree that Ness solos Frisk? We'd have to agree to put him in the death battle first of all, which I don't.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
So we're not doing that. Therefore, Ness can't solo Frisk if they can't fight Frisk.
Ness can solo Frisk, but we don't need Ness to solo Frisk because Frisk should not be in death battle.
Nope.
Neither should Ness.
battle!
Yeah, it was boring. I would not recommend unless you're really bored. You know,
Yeah.
honestly, I'm gonna come out and say it. Like, a lot of people really didn't like Elemental when it came out. But frankly, I would rather see Elemental over Elio. Because that was at least fine. Like, it was nice for what it was. It wasn't spectacular or anything, but it was definitely more enjoyable than what Elio seems to be.
Elemental was definitely a way more heartwarming movie. Like, I think that Elemental could fit in like the classic Disney catalog. Is one of the best movies of all time? No, but I don't know. Simple love story.
Simple
I'm a
Romeo
simple
and
man.
Juliet between fire and water.
Would be the highest.
Huh?
Just because it fits doesn't mean it'd be the highest in that category.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I feel like Elemental. I feel like Elemental would be like one of those early 2000s movies where the quality wasn't the best, but there were still some enjoyable ones.
I'm a simple man. You give me a love story with overly like just a very overly emotional man and a I swear and like a you forgot to take off the pickles on his order type woman.
You know, I've seen I saw like a little fan art of Blaze and Silver in that exact position where Blaze is just like fiery, like he asked for no pickles.
Yep, that's just it's very much just a relationship dynamic of just the guy who's too afraid to speak up and his girlfriend who will absolutely speak up for him. As long as it means that he gets what he ordered.
I didn't like Elemental. It reminded me that I'm single. Ouch.
Should we ask what soul colors Piffle and Tony Sonic are? Obviously I'm Undertale Yellow.
I'm Undertale Blue.
No, I'm you see, I'm Undertale Yellow because I have a gun. That's it.
Which do you think we'd be?
Huh? Green.
Green. We'll go with green.
You have shield.
Fan battle were wrong? About what? About okay, so for context, there's a show called Fan Battle, which is exactly what it says it is, and they did Ness versus Frisk. I did not see that, but apparently Frisk won via pacifism, which in concept sounds nice, but I still don't like the idea of applying Frisk to verses. I know a lot of people disagree and say like, oh, just use soulless pacifist Frisk. Like, you don't get it. The best feats of Frisk, no matter which timeline you look at, no matter what timeline you look at, be a combination of all of them, the best of Frisk's feats come from not fighting. And to take a character at their best, you cannot use Frisk's best feats. Otherwise, you'll have to make them fight, which nullifies those feats.
Piffle and Undertale, then it fills my gun with determination. Yeah, sure. Asgore comes up to me like, human, you are not getting through the gate. You know what's getting through you though, Asgore? What? Gun.
For his neutral special, he wields a gun.
It's like the option in Another Crab's Treasure where you just give Krill a gun.
Oh, I messed around with that one. Like I've seen, like you could legitimately. I love that you could legitimately like just put that on towards the start of the game and just blitz the entire game with the gun. Like I don't need this fork. I got lead.
What did you say, Puppet? Puppet.
And in that moment, the pacifist run was officially over.
Yes, exactly. No, actually, you don't get it. I'm using my pacifist gun, so if I shoot them, it just makes them my friend. It doesn't actually kill them.
You're like Kirby in Kirby Star Allies. You don't throw rocks, you throw hearts. You shoot hearts.
It like fully pierces their body and everything, but it just heals up straight after. So like Asgore has like a dent in his, has like a hole in his armor now. It's just like Omega Flowey comes along and I just shoot him directly in the face. He's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, human. I'm going away now. Bye-bye." That's how I get the true ending.
Imagine if Death Battle did a two-part special for Undertale's 10th anniversary, with part 1 being Sans versus Dante, and part 2 being Kara versus the Ink Demon. I don't understand why that would work. Like, I don't get the appeal of either one of those. But it'd be cool if they did something for Undertale's 10th anniversary. Like, do Sans versus the Judge, finally. It'd be the perfect time.
Puppet's deafened.
Puppet cannot hear. They have lost all hearing. They live in a soundless void of nothing.
I'm the soundless void.
You swallowed them?
No. No, and I really don't want to make that implication because that's gonna set off some really gross fans.
We're bringing back the. Did you know that Tony Sonic is actually jokes? Alright. Ooh. Brr. Here is why Ness beats Frisk. I'm not reading that. I do not care. Like, you can go off on, like, how, Ness is actually 5-dimensional, omnipresent, plus, and can't be anyone ever. Go to hell. Like, you can spout out on all of that. I do not care. Because the person you're putting him against, I don't want in a fight. So, it doesn't matter.
Like, I don't care.
Ness is what?
I don't care how strong Ness is. Ness is not the problem. It's that Frisk don't fight. Stop making Frisk fight.
That's true. That's true. From the dialogue we do get, it is implied that they lean more towards.
They lean toward pacifism.
Yeah.
Don't put them in. Don't put them in death battle, please. Leave Frisk out of this.
I don't know Undertale, so I have no idea what the hell you're talking about. Well, I'm sure you will at some point. Because I will stream that game on this channel later this year. In fact, in a couple months. Because Undertale's 10th anniversary is coming up.
You know that I don't know if you've seen that. I don't know if you've seen this this meme, but every time when somebody said when the person said leave Frisk out of this, the first thing that I thought about was this one meme where it's just like it starts out with like somebody chewing and it's like, stop chewing so fucking loud, bro. Leave that little guy alone.
The fuck is he gonna do if I don't?
I'm so glad you got that.
I've mostly seen that meme through like the classic FNAF animatronics.
I did see that's where the added sound effect comes from. The original, it's like it just has like aggressive growling. Like, the fuck is he gonna do if I don't? Just that.
Thoughts on the latest Lone Wolf trailer? Benny and the Lone Wolf? That looks cool. It genuinely looks like they're actually properly doing the Boris and the Dark Survival concepts well this time.
I meant leave Frisk out of death battle. No, we know what you meant. I just really wanted to reference the leave that little guy alone meme. It's one of my favorite memes ever.
Like, if Ness versus Frisk or Frisk versus anyone actually happens, I will genuinely make a short of like just me edited over the Maid Jax scene from the latest Amazing Digital Circus episode.
Wait, which one?
The Maid Jax, the one where Jax gets put in a maid outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop chewing so freaking loud.
Which scene?
Like, what the heck? Who did this?
Actually, I would take an earlier portion of that episode where it's Poacher's Paradise and Jax is like today on Poach Everything, I'll be poaching the elusive red ribbon rhinoceros, and instead of it being Gangle, it's just a matchup, and then I shoot it and then he shoots it.
That'd be good too.
Or literally that entire episode has a bunch of moments, like when Gangle walks in, like especially when Gangle walks in with like a bob, just like I am a New Zealand extremist and I don't know what
New Zealanders threaten people with.
And then it blows up, and it just blows up the matchup.
So we'll check this out.
But I guess while on the subject of like Ness in general, you know where the arguments for like a 5-dimensional Ness come from?
Where do they come from?
the manga.
Huh.
There's an Earthbound manga, and apparently the 5D arguments come from that. And I don't know its canonicity. I don't know if it should be applied. But then again, I don't know much about Earthbound in general, but beyond the Gygas fight, so, eh. Besides, Death Battle only recently did, like, a dimensional tiering with, Simone versus Kyle. It hurt my head to do that, or head to see that, but they finally did it. And I don't think they would really apply it. Like, going forward, I don't think they'll generally apply it unless they absolutely have to. Like, if characters are just so out of this world that you have to resort to dimensional tiering to get some kind of a distance between
never
their...
playing Deltron without this mod again.
But, like, going forward, I can't imagine they'll apply dimensional tiering that much unless they have to, which is good. Dimensional tiering is painful. I think the manga isn't canon since the only way Ness could beat Gygas was by destroying his dimension, but I do still believe that Ness is 5D. Is that also
Which
from
are
the
you
manga,
saying,
or
yes?
did I misinterpret something? I'm going to see the Superman movie tonight, but I bet it's going to be really good. Funny you should say that, because my dad and my grandpa went to go see the Superman movie. They hated it.
Really?
Yes. And they actually both discouraged me from seeing it because, and I quote, that everything they do in it is just gonna make you mad.
I know that the main writer nerfed Superman in this version so they could have a more realistic Superman. I was like, what?
Yeah,
Like he wanted Superman to be more of an actual character, and I see a lot of fans being like really happy about that, and I was just like, why did you nerf Superman for that? Just make somebody powerful enough to go toe-to-toe with Superman.
Which is what they did in Man of Steel. I rewatched Man of Steel last night with my family, and it was awesome. I don't get why some people are so overly nitpicky about it. It's an awesome movie. And Superman is not only just starting out on his hero crusade, like he is fresh, boots on the ground, ready to start his career, as opposed to the apparently 30 years tenure that, like in the new Superman movie. Like, he's been Superman for 3 years and he's getting kicked around by these people. And in this first movie, not only is in Man of Steel, he's not only fresh on the ground, but he's also going up against other Kryptonians who are just as powerful as he is. And not only are they more skilled, but they're also more chaotic with the powers they get from Earth's atmosphere. So it makes sense for him to struggle a lot more than if he were a 3-year-old, like 3 years into his tenure, yet getting smacked around by beings that realistically shouldn't and hurt him.
Right.
Alright, Toothless with his new tail going Mach 10, apparently. V1 is universal ship, and the biggest advantage V1 has in the fight, in my opinion, is that Hank does bleed a lot, so V1 can refill and heal easier. But like, Hank still wins, I'd argue. How? Does he have universal arguments too? Is every media character a god now? Even Mario and Sonic can beat gods now. Honestly, these days it feels like it, but I definitely encountered some characters who aren't on that level. Which is good, because not every character needs to be like this universal plus level badass who poses all the time dramatically and acts like he's the best thing in the world. I'm not being specific with that at all.
Mm-hmm. Dang, I really love getting an ad about original spun bamboo mend bamboo, whatever that is. I don't want to know what it is, to be fair.
Hello, Tony. Hello, Biscuit the Fluffy Ink Wendigo. Welcome.
I'm a fluffy ink Wendigo.
Well, then you can join them.
Up.
Going up. Thoughts on the man in the suit? I have not watched that analog horror series, but I've heard it's really good. In fact, in general, how would you guys feel like an analog horror watch party? Like me just picking like a random analog horror series to watch through, like a Man in the Suit or the Mandela Catalog or what's another good one?
I've been meaning to see the Mandela Catalog.
What was that, Puppet?
Been meaning to see the Mandela Catalog.
Huh. I've barely seen any of it other than the initial reactions to like when it first came out. So I could definitely watch through it. I know Boysvert is another good one, and I think another good one would be the Sonic tapes with like Shin Sonic, and
What's this not FNAF VHS?
yeah, FNAF VHS is another one. The Walton Files and all that.
Let's not touch that one.
Could be interesting. Yes, please. Seems like people are into it. Ooh. I'm gonna pause it right quick. All right.
Because of the whole Swimbus thing.
If I'm gonna make a poll actually on the channel to keep the chat engaged. Start a poll. If I do an analog horror watch party, which series should I start with? All right, we have the Mandela Catalog. We have Boysvert. A couple other options. We have the Walton Files. And another one. What's another one? Ooh, the Man in the Suit. All right. Get your votes in. Let's see what people like. Seems like Man in the Suit is taking off first, but we'll see what... Go. All right.
Walton File. Walton White.
Could Dreams of an Insomniac be on that list? We can always do another poll after this one. Because I know there's a lot of analog horror series out there.
Also to that commenter, we do not bring up the era ever. Or not era, but the...
I know what they're talking about. You don't have to say it. Yeah, let's keep that era. I've chosen to distance myself from that era. Let's not bring that up.
Please do not. And before you ask, no, we do not. We're not going to elaborate on it. So do not ask why.
What about the Batman analog horror? Apparently there's a Batman analog horror, and I guess maybe, I don't know. Alright.
But what if I were to steal Tony's content and disguise it as my own, delightfully devilish piffle? What the fuck? This is the second time that I've just said something without thinking about it on your stream. Why is it always when I'm in the core? Why you're in the core too? Why is it always when you're in the core I say something, I don't think about it, and then I get done saying it and I think about what I just said?
The core is having an effect on you. We probably should get out of here pretty soon.
The core is just like... The core apparently likes steamed hams, apparently. You come into the room as I'm about to go steal your content. It's like, see, Fitful!
Just popped.
He said it again, Puppet.
said the dumbest thing popped into our head.
What?
Gonna say at least one line. Want to see how long it takes for shot to get it.
Hot take, I am sick of seeing Negawisp
on.
armor. I mean, yeah, I think. It does get a little repetitive, but like, I still like the Negawisp armor. It's a fantastic final boss.
Papa was gonna say something.
Oh,
I'm gonna
sorry.
say just one sentence. Want to see how long it takes for chat to pick up on it.
Okay.
Driving in my car.
Oh God! Oh, I picked up on it.
It's lost on me.
The only thing that I know about that chapter, and it's just.
Want to know if chat picks up on it. Wait, Pibble, you picked it up. Driving in my car right after a beer.
Wow, Puppet just sent Piffle into a laughter craze. Really. Jeez, Louise, breathe, man. Get some water, seriously.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Alright.
What you are laughing about?
Should I make a short video showing your reaction if Kara versus Sonic.exe happened on Death Battle? Also, Piffle, are you okay?
Also, we said how. Also, can we be a moderator for the channel? We said hi in the chat.
What?
Was asking if we could do like a moderator for like the chat.
Well, I already have Piffle and X-Freds. I suppose you could, type something in the chat and I'll, try to make you a moderator.
Hello.
Tony, check your DMs.
Alright. Don't? Oh, what do you mean?
Don't. Hold on, let me elaborate that. Just hold on one moment, chat. Technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties. Hang on, let me put up a screen.
What's up?
Let me
Wait, Piffle, what's up?
let me change something real quick.
Jardaka. Okay, what's up?
It's nothing.
On second thought, I think it would be better off if we just kept stuck with you, being a guest in the stream. Like, maybe if you showed up more on these streams, maybe we could make you a mod one day. But for now, I think it's best if you just remained a guest for now. Because like,
Also, technical difficulty was resolved. It was with me. My reactive was working a little weird, so I had to message Tony to see if he changed something about it. But no, I think it's just stream lag.
yeah, just technical difficulties are resolved. Sorry about the hasty technical difficulties screen. I guess I just worked with what I had on hand, which wasn't very good.
It's alright. Anyways.
Apparently something was up with Piffle's reactive.
Pretty much.
Am I going to 100% Secret of the Mimic? Maybe someday on my own time, but I won't do that on stream.
Wait, what was up with it, Piffle?
I thought it was. I think it's just my
Discord just ate your mic.
my computer. It's probably like the stream probably looks fine on your end, Puppet, but on my end, because I'm also streaming the stream to Puppet, so Puppet can properly see what's happening. My screen likes to bug out and keep a few pixels of my screen frozen, and it froze my reactive for some reason. So it looked like it was on my screen. It looked like it was bugging out.
Like it
So
specifically only froze yours?
No, it's just that region of the screen. I think it did for Tony's as well, that's why I was messaging him about it. The only reason "don't" was said out loud was I was trying to tell Tony to not say it out loud because like it's just technical stuff. I don't need to like worry the chat or anything.
Yeah, but don't worry, everything's good, everything's fixed. We can continue on with our stream. Discord deep-throated Piffle's mic with that laughter. Ah.
Wait, Tiffle, you mean like when we messaged you, and then when you started to say it out loud, we were just like, "Don't."
No, the point was I was trying to get I was just trying to discuss technical stuff with Tony. Pretty much. And so I was just telling him not to say it out loud because I didn't want the chat to be like,
You know, we were just trying to bring up it was kind of a repeat of what happened on X-Fred's stream.
pretty much. Thoughts on infection AU? I think it's being overused a little
That feels
bit.
like the new Pibby. Like, it feels like the new Pibby of the internet. Like, you know, like Pibby's learning stuff, where it's like this whole infection taking over a bunch of different IPs, and then that spawned off into just a bunch of copy and pasted Friday Night Funkin' mods with like different characters having the Pibby effect.
Wait, what?
The only good FNF Pibby mods were the ones from Jake Neutron.
Yeah, infection in AU seems like that, but then again, I haven't fully dove into infection AUs generally. But I know that one day someone's gonna take advantage of that.
I think the problem with most infection AUs is like they get plopped onto like literally every single franchise. I've seen one for Teen Titans Go. The only one that I really like.
No.
Like the only infection AU that I actually kind of like in concept, because a person made one of World of Light for Smash Ultimate, and I think that the one's really good actually.
I mean, that one makes the
done
most
yet.
sense.
Yeah.
Tony Sonic, how does it feel to get a commission track for Sonic.exe versus Kara by no, it was Wolf Media, and it feels awesome. That track is awesome. Please go watch it if you haven't already. It's an amazing track. Wolf did a great job, and I love it. And I will be getting. I also commissioned a different track for a different matchup for Wolf. It is Sadako from the Ring versus Slenderman. That'll come out near in the Halloween season, so be prepared.
Could you do a stream on Slender?
On Slenderman? Absolutely.
Yeah, they did a remaster of it.
Yeah, the Slender the Arrival remake, which by the way is getting ported to VR apparently, but it's been delayed.
Do you want to play that?
Yeah, absolutely. Like on sometime on stream, I would love to play a Slender the Arrival. Does anyone still play FNF in 2025? The community game does, because that's pretty much his main moneymaker. But I think FNF has died off recently. Like, the craze of the mods has certainly died down.
Mods seem to be the main thing keeping it afloat.
Yeah.
This is for me personally when it comes to like FNF. I think that all the good mods had a lot of controversial creators, so I'm very sad about that. But
Yeah.
then also it's like I think at this point I'm just more hyped for the actual game, which is crazy. But I think the hype of mods was mainly so big because the game didn't have like any big updates. Week 7 didn't make it die down, but as soon as we got weekend, since they like swapped engines and all that stuff significantly, or they didn't swap engines, but they had a significant overhaul to their engines. It made modding that version of FNF a little less sustainable. Kate engine was the engine of all time. I've talked to Paro about this, but I have my small little issues with that, and the whole thing of like how it detects you spamming and then or if it like how it detects spamming and stuff like that. I don't like that.
What?
I don't like that because
So literally, if you can only spam the keys, it'll not let you.
No, it's if you hit enough, or if you're hitting keys and God forbid you're hitting them really fast because of the song is fast and you're missing a little bit, it'll count that as spamming because you haven't hit a note properly in a bit. So you just end up dying.
Wow.
And I do not like that. I do not like that. Psych engine is an engine that I can get behind a lot more.
That's unfortunate.
Plus, Psych engine's just way more customizable. Like
FNF hasn't died off, but it's still somewhat active, which is confusing for a 5-year period, but it's not as active as it once was. Yeah, I definitely do think they are finally getting around to completing the actual game, but there's still quite a bit to go from what they promised.
Mm-hmm.
That is correct.
What is the current state of the official game, by the way? I know they had like a different update after the weekend update, but I haven't checked it out.
I don't know. I know they added some more remixes.
Yeah, like the Erect remixes.
Yeah, I know they added some more Erect remixes. I know they added another BF mix to the game recently.
What do you think of 2017 X? Like, what's he even about? As far as I'm concerned, he's just a goofy-looking gray Sonic.exe with no shoes or gloves.
Ew.
Yeah, it's disgusting. I've seen the image.
Put those dogs away. Get some socks on.
Yeah, put on some Crocs for Pete's sake.
Crocs. Imagine a Sonic.exe pulls up to you and he just shows off his absolutely devious Crocs.
Don't let the dog out.
I am the Croc God.
Which final song is better, Final Escape from Sonic.exe or All-Star? If you're talking about one of the remixes, I would say Final Escape, but like the original, All-Star is better. Which is weird because it's a Mario versus Sonic situation, and I usually side with Mario. No, Sonic. Stupid. Yeah.
Speaking of Mario, actually,
oh no, Toby said, oh god, I just looked it up. I'm sorry for that.
I had a genuinely magical moment with my stepfather yesterday.
Oh.
I gave my stepfather my Nintendo Switch 1, since I have a Switch 2 now. And he was asking me about like the other game, or the other we in conversation I brought up Mario Odyssey. So he was like, and I explained it to him, like you can kind of just go anywhere, grab whatever you want, and he's like, oh, that sounds like Mario 64. Like I played that one a bit, and it seemed kind of confusing. And I was like, would you want to play Odyssey? And he was like, yeah, sure, why not? So I was Cappy, he was Mario. I have never had more fun playing Odyssey in my entire life. I don't know why, watching my grown ass stepdad just experience so much joy and whimsy from becoming the dinosaur. It was amazing.
That sounds like a perfect experience. I would love to experience that with my own dad. Yeah.
It was great. But also speaking of Odyssey, DK Bonanza's coming out in a few days.
Yes, it is. I just wish I had more incentive to buy the Switch 2. Like DK Bonanza's awesome and all, but I don't know if it's enough to justify the prices.
It's not.
Yeah,
it's not. Nothing will justify the prices. However, I think I still want to play DK Bonanza. I literally pre-ordered it.
I would love to play it too.
The price of that.
I just need more games, more games that seem awesome on the Nintendo Switch 2 before I get the incentive to buy the Nintendo Switch 2.
Also, Puppet, what did you say? You said something beforehand, and I didn't hear it. Kind of mumbled.
Forgot what it was now.
But yeah, for me it was just like I know that the prices are insane. So.
Ooh, a donation from Noah Harris. Thank you for the donation, but I am not answering that question.
What was the question?
It's of a topic that we are not going to bring up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at the donation message.
Don't say it out loud. Just read it in your head.
But
Not planning on it. Yeah, not answering that.
yeah, just
Hot take:
just
Amy Rose is hotter than Blaze. Wait, what do you mean hot? Do you mean hot as in heat or hot as in
Wait, have you played The Man from the Window?
The Man from the Window? I think I've heard of that series actually.
Yeah.
Someone asked what EXEs would you kiss? Unless I want teeth in my face, none of them.
Hero's only 12 years old. Oh God.
They should jump off a microwave.
Yeah.
He should jump off a microwave. I want to get like a Sonic.exe figure, put it on top of my microwave, and just knock it off.
Yay!
But yeah, like I'm pretty sure their breath is horrible, and they wouldn't even stand. And I don't think any of them have any romantic attraction other than the ones that people make for that kind of art.
I don't even like the EXEs are not hot. None of them are. They're all gross looking.
Now,
If I have to see, you know how you're not supposed to judge off of appearance?
yeah.
Y'all, if I go on Tinder, which I'm not because I am happily in a relationship. God forbid if I ever go on Tinder and I see like Lord X on my other side, I'm gonna go no and swipe away. None of them. Literally, I can get all of them in a row. None. Not even Fleetway. Fleetway looks like he doesn't clean up his apartment.
Fleetway's not even an EXE. He's from the Sonic Fleetway comics.
I do know that. I'm just saying like in terms of evil Sonic characters. None of the EXEs, not Fleetway and not Scourge. Fleetway and Scourge are like the best examples, and both of them just look like they don't shower.
Honestly, the closest one I would ever get to kissing out of like the EXE related group, would be Majin Sonic. But even then, I don't know if he can, because he's like got a permanent smile.
Majin would be funny. Majin would be a funny friend to have around, but I'm not putting my lips close to that thing.
Now.
I would not want to know what that thing is like.
Can we agree that living forever is one of if not the worst things to ever happen?
Yes.
What is living forever? Like, are you referring to general immortality, or are you referring to like a piece of media or
General
something?
immortality, and yes, it's the fucking worst.
I don't know. Like, you get to enjoy a life forever. What's not to love?
You get to watch everyone
all
you
your-
love you die around you.
Yep, and then you have to experience the heat death of the universe, and once you experience that,
Plus,
you
after just a few hundred years, everyone you knew would be replaced.
Replaced by evil robot AI?
replaced just in general. We could have a perfect world where like AI doesn't overtake everything, which it shouldn't. We're gonna have enough strikes about that, but like we could have a literal perfect world, and you'd still have to watch everybody die around you and then get replaced by other people that you'd have to become friends with, and you'd just be stuck there. You would get bored of life.
Even if the world goes nuclear, you'd still be there.
Sheesh.
It's like, and then you have to sit there. You just have to float in space forever. Go find another planet or something. That planet will probably die too.
Okay, I hear
And
you.
you'd still be
Counterpoint.
left behind.
Okay, I hear you. Counterpoints. Who wants to die?
No one wants to die, but I'd rather die than sit through actual sit through the actual infinite life and never be able to do anything else about it. You'd go crazy.
I mean, yeah, but you could always find something new to do in your eternal life.
You have eternal life. There's a point of it where
You have
just
eternal life. You don't have eternal things to do.
There aren't eternal things to do. There's a finite amount of things to do, and if you have eternal life, you will go through every single thing, and then you will eventually just have nothing.
Because even when you run out, you'll still be there.
And then you have to
Forever.
sit there and be bored forever, and never experience anything new, and reminisce on the people that you once loved, and even then, you might just forget about them. You could live for so long, you'd forget your own mother and father. You could forget your sibling. You could forget everything. You could forget
yourself.
You could forget the experience of playing Celeste right now.
You can forget yourself.
Oh man. You know what's funny? Fandom had this exact conversation in like one of his streams about immortality, and he believes that he would always find something to do if he became immortal, because he's deathly afraid of dying.
Ugh. I think being reborn is better than immortality. Yeah, because you can still die.
If you die, you just got a new life. As a cow, probably. But you're alive again.
Mm-hmm. I just realized being reborn and still know, and if you're reborn, you still know all the things that happened in your previous life. It's just New Game Plus. It is literally just New Game Plus.
Life's New Game Plus.
Part of you probably would remember.
If I did remember literally everything
Or maybe
that
it'd
happened.
just be like a soul watching. Maybe it'd just be like a soul watching what is essentially yourself on autopilot.
Ooh. I feel like being reborn. If you're reborn, you have to live your entire life again, like it's Groundhog Day.
So who's to say the life you're reborn into isn't worse?
Honestly, there are several things I wish I could do differently in my own life, but I also feel like if I didn't do those things, my life wouldn't end up the way it is.
Yeah.
Right, I don't care about Microsoft rewards.
What?
Die.
No, if you start a new life, your memory would be erased. Wow. So you basically just relive your entire life again. as maybe a different person.
Wow, first time Piffle didn't see the fan art I posted on YouTube. Oh, well, you're actually wrong.
Oh, there's a video we have to show you, Piffle. It's very interesting.
It's Piffleware time. Yes, Piffle. Piffle is Santa from Delta with a dark Kirby with Skull is B. A Kirby.
Hey, Piffle, do you want to watch a video with us after? It actually has to do with this exact thing.
Let me send it in the chat.
Alright, I'll take a look at it in a second.
The egg. I will watch that later.
Let me take a look. What you got?
There we go. Who just put that in the chat?
Oh,
Lisa
this looks good. This looks fun. Wait, Tony Sonic is probably the Roaring Knight. I'm not the knight. But I'll still share this. Hang on.
You have to steal the fountains.
All right. Let me add this browser source.
Maybe we watch this after the stream.
Hang on. Let me take a look at this. Let me copy and paste. Copy. All right. Now we go into this. Yeah, add the browser source. Here we are.
Oh, hello.
Scroll down a little bit so they can see.
I'm trying, but it's not letting me.
Really? Go into the actual tab and then scroll down.
All right. Let me try this again. Technical difficulties. I want to show up the fan art.
But Piffle, do you want to watch that video after?
I've got to do more playtesting.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Here it is. Here it is. We're in Deltarune. Yay! All right. Thanks for the fan art. I love Elfalin. I love I assume that's Pape as Susie, and Piff is
No,
Piff.
it's one of their OCs. Based on a friend of theirs.
Ah, that's cool. I liked it. I definitely like this. But hang on. Let me check on the poll we made. Okay, the man in the suit currently has 44% of the votes. 16 votes. We will. I'm gonna go a little bit longer, and then we will start another poll, and then probably go to a different level. Because we've been in the core for an hour and a half.
And Piffle is losing their sanity because of it.
Did you know that Tony Sonic is actually...
Is actually what?
Wait, fuck, did I do it again?
Yes.
Did I do it again?
Yes, you did. The core really is affecting you mentally.
We need to get out of here.
Yeah. Next death, we will exit to the summit.
I swear to God, I can't make this shit up.
All right, one more attempt, and then we will try something at a different level.
I can't make this shit up.
Guys, Piffle is brain hemorrhaging.
We need to get the fuck out of the core.
Get us out!
Don't worry, this is my last attempt before a different level.
Does any of you have a cat? No, but I have a dog.
I used to have a cat. Well, my grandparents had a cat. It's dead now.
Damn, Tony. Uber Eats, great timing. Great timing. Tell me that I can get snacks now for 50% off. That's a great thing to
Snacks
say.
for 50% off.
Yes.
Anything to like get your mind out of the gutter that is the core, apparently.
You just had to say something.
I almost, you know what's funny? I almost just said this shit again.
In my opinion, I would rather fight
almost-
Sans than Kara, because at least if you don't kill anyone before him, he will spare you, even though it will hurt you. Kara just ends you no matter what. Yeah, true.
This is true.
That is very true.
Nice.
Exactly.
Piffle in the car. No. You're actually just going through the meat circus from Psychonauts while you're in here.
Oh, don't remind me. Don't remind me of that.
All right. Let's try a different
Ew.
level.
Hold on, I need it. I have the perfect reaction to us being out of this fucking level. Where the
All
One
right.
second.
Metal Sonic has entered the chat. Core? You mean the Gaster Core?
Da-da-da-da.
Alright. I'm ending the poll. The man in the suit won with 41%. The Walton Files at 35%. And the Mandela Catalog at 17%. And the Boisver had 5%. Now we'll make another one with more suggestions. And we'll throw in the man in the suit in there too. Just to make sure everything's fair. The man in the suit. No, wait.
There we go. Perfect. Now I have my sound effect
All right.
that I was trying to add. Basically, my reaction to us getting out of the core is just
Later, nerds, or whatever. I don't know what the fuck's going on, bro.
there we go. Perfect.
Wow. I'm going to pretend I understood
Lovely.
that. All right. Dreams of an Insomniac, which is by Postra.
Just to clarify, that said later nerds or whatever. I don't know what the fuck going on, bro.
All right. Another one that was suggested was, what was another one that was suggested?
Yes, don't worry, we got it.
Another one that was suggested was Gemini. I've ever seen Gemini Home Entertainment. Sure, we'll watch that. Gemini Home Entertainment.
Oh, I've heard things about that.
Tony, you should watch The Amazing Digital Circus.
I should, but I'm waiting until the entire series is get close to done before I do the big watch party.
You could do a pretty big watch party now.
Well, it's already getting close too.
I suppose. What's
Because
one more?
I don't
What's a
remember
good one?
exactly How
One
many
more.
episodes there's supposed to be?
I feel like
but
if
we're
I put
getting
the
close.
Sonic tapes in, that one's just gonna sweep. Because I know my audience.
It 100% will.
I want to make it fair. I want to do something unique.
I'm unique.
All right.
I'm unique. You should put me as an option. Put me as an option.
People
Put
want
me
to
as
do
an
the
option.
same.
I don't know, the ADU videos? I don't think so.
I'm unique.
So we doing the.
Trying to think.
So are we gonna do a Dustin stream?
I'll just put the Batman series question mark because I don't know the proper name of it. All right.
We're watching the entire Batman series.
No, there's apparently a Batman analog horror series, apparently.
Oh, I was about to say, that's a bit too long for one stream.
Yeah, go wild, I guess.
Whenever I hear when you said the Batman like that, the first thing that I thought of was Wolfie Plays when he played what's it called?
Wow, the Batman series is tied with the Man in the Suit already. Wow.
That's not really that surprising.
I don't know if I want to start with that of all things. But
when you said the Batman like that, the first thing I thought of was Wolfie Plays when he played BTD6, and whenever he starts his videos, he goes, "Welcome back to BTD6, aka the Monkey."
That's funny. Bendy asks, who wins in a death battle, the minions or the rabbits? I think the rabbits are a bit more out there than the minions, but the minions have proven themselves to be basically immortal. Alright. Let's hope we can finish one of these levels.
I guess we'll just have to see. Should we do a poll / predict the YouTube version of a prediction where we say, will we get to the end of at least one level?
Well, right now we're doing a current poll with the analog horror, so we'll once that poll's over, we'll make that kind of poll.
What should the people who predict right get, though? There needs to be some incentive for doing it.
I don't know what kind of incentive we could give for a poll like that. Monica should never happen in Death Battle. Agreed. Especially since, like, a lot of the arguments basically for Monica winning basically boil down to, nope, I'm immortal. I survive without my character file. I am immortal. I cannot die. Go fuck yourself. Your character dies. I always win. Like, literally. Like, just because Monica survives her deletion, that means that, Monica can't die in the traditional way. And it sucks. Because besides that, Monica's subpar coding and hacking is like basically a crux that people have to... No. I'm sorry, let me reform my words properly. Monica's immortality is basically a crux that all Monica fans lean on, which isn't backed up by her subpar coding and hacking. You're basically leaning on the fact that, like, oh, Monica can't die, therefore she can never lose. Even though she, realistically speaking, can't do much of anything to her opponents. So, what does that leave you with? A stalemate? And this is why I think Monica versus Mita is actually the closest thing to a good Monica matchup. Because Mita is not only similar to Monica in a lot of ways, but she actually has a win condition. She can actually incapacitate Monica, unlike a lot of her opponents.
Right.
Do you think Flowey versus Geiga should happen? Not really.
No.
Honestly, I think if any Monica match, if any Flowey matchup were to happen, I think I'm leaning more towards the princess from Slay the Princess.
Yeah.
I think that could be very fun. The princess apparently wins, but honestly, I do think it could definitely be a very fun experience.
Is if it's like essentially Flowey versus another form of himself.
Mm-hmm.
Hot take: Viola from Bayonetta should be in Death Battle. That's not.
Oh, imagine a death battle between Flowey and frickin' Flowey from Undertale Yellow.
Like just Canon Flowey versus a Fanon Flowey.
Yeah, that'd be interesting, considering the different phases in Undertale Yellow's version.
I mean, yeah. I suppose that could be an interesting idea.
Yeah, the main appeal of Death Battle is, like, different franchises against each other.
Right.
So,
Yeah, exactly. Like that's one of the reasons why I'm not really fond of like a creepypasta versus creepypasta matchups, because like, yes, technically the creepypastas don't really connect. However, it's still the same genre, and a lot of people really like the idea of creepypastas existing in the same universe, and it made multiple stories where the characters cross over and meet each other. So at that point, you're basically doing a same series matchup. It's one of the reasons why I don't care for like a Sonic.exe versus Red, or what's another example? I guess Slender Man versus Zalgo, I guess. Those kind of matchups. I mean, they have their appeal. I just don't like the idea of same series as much as others. And it's especially why I didn't like Gogeta versus Vegito. On top of it being just kind of like a boring fight in general.
That is fair reason.
Monica versus EA. Their coding skills are on crack.
Jesus Christ.
What's the most unfair matchup you have seen on Death Battle?
EA, give us your money, bitch.
How about? Well, actually, technically the most unfair one that I've seen, because I don't really read into many death battles like that.
EA's thing, instead of it's in the game, should be give us your money, bitch.
Homelander versus Omni-Man.
Yeah, but at the same time, Deadpool versus the Mask does come pretty close, because, as they said, the Mask can just say no to damage.
Plus, EA, in it for the money.
But at least, like, at the very least, they're gonna have an entertaining fight. Homelander, you just know, is going to lose from the get-go, and it's not even, like, that close. Deadpool, it's at least like they're both fourth wall breaking guys that are generally pretty powerful. Of course, the Mask is more absurd, but at least their fight, it's like you already go into it with an absurd natured mindset. You go into Homelander versus Omni-Man, you're like, oh, that's.
Well, you know how EA's thing is, it's in the game.
Uh-huh.
It's in the profit, more like.
While you're still on the EA thing, well, I guess, on my take on Omni-Man versus Homelander, yes, it's a stomp. Yes, you expect Homelander to lose, like, and it obviously is going to, but, like, you can't deny, people who hate Homelander would get sweet satisfaction over Omni-Man just beating the tar out of him.
Well, but
that
still doesn't really negate it being unfair. He's just going to die. Literally, the only thing that he actually did in terms of damage to Omni-Man, like significant damage, was him screaming.
Like, him just tantrum screaming was the only time he made Omni-Man bleed.
Yep.
Which is funny, but at the same time, kind of sad.
Omni-Man? Who?
Omni-Man's from Invincible. He's voiced by J.K. Simmons, a.k.a. J. Jonah Jameson.
We just think of frickin' Cave Johnson when we think of J.K. Simmons.
We can finally be bees.
Either Cave Johnson or Stanford from Gravity Falls.
Yeah, I actually streamed Portal 1 and 2 a couple months ago.
Would you be interested in playing multiplayer?
Not really? I don't know. Maybe someday. I don't know.
You'd have to turn us into little mini Wheaties.
Yes. If you do a Portal stream, make us little mini wheat. Someone just
someone just said something in the comments. Hold on 1 second. If we were let me go in this stupid poll so I can see the shit. I want to see. Okay, go. If we were going off calculations, there are death battles where one character has an infinite times difference between each other. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one that comes to mind is like a Doctor Strange versus Fate, where Fate was literally infinitely more powerful than Doctor Strange. Like, that's literally a thing. And also, Chosen Undead versus Dragonborn, where they fought the Dragonborn fought a dragon that was going to consume multiple infinities. Somehow. It's absurd. It makes no sense. It defies logic, but it's a thing. Galactus versus Unicron has an infinite dimensional difference in it? I guess. Woo.
Yeah.
Ah. Missed one. Alright. Focusing on the mountain. I will make it up the mountain. Also, have you heard that that Portal is no longer the highest rated game on Steam? Really? What is then?
Stardew Valley.
Yeah, of course.
Stardew Valley's awesome.
I know my sister's really into Stardew Valley, but I'm not really into, like, life simulators.
You hear that, guys? Tony Sonic's not based.
I live my life already. Why would I want to play my life?
It's not like that. Stardew... It's not like that. If you think of life simulators like that, no wonder you don't like them. Damn. It's just something. It's literally just something to pop on. You have a little nice time with it, and then you go to another game.
So it's basically just filler.
Not like that. It's like it's a cozy little experience. I can wake up to my day, and then I can play a little bit of Animal Crossing. Live my little town, do a few things, check around, buy some stuff in the shop, and then I'm done. And then I can move on to doing something else. It's a nice cozy experience to start out your day, and then you can move on to like your fucking Doom the Dark Ages.
Believe it or not, I haven't played Doom the Dark Ages. But I personally find these kind of life simulators boring. I mean, I guess there's satisfaction in its own way, but personally, they just are not my thing, and I get bored of them pretty quickly.
Some people like them. It depends.
What if it's like a year later and Tony's just like really into a life sim, and then I just get to throw this stream at him?
I don't think that would ever happen. If it does happen...
Again, keep saying things. It's gonna make it even funnier in the future.
It would make it funnier if it does happen, yeah.
It would make it funnier, but the only people it would be funny to would be you.
I feel like you get a laugh. I feel like you would get a laugh out of it too.
Also, Lisa Earns just says hamburger, and Desirov responds with
It
pizza.
really depends how much time.
Piffle, what's your most wanted matchup on Death Battle, if you have one? Not to be mean.
Do I want to disclose it yet?
You know what? No. But he will soon enough.
I will. Stay
If he can
tuned,
actually get
people.
his lines to me.
God damn it. I'm doing shit, Tony.
I know, I'm just fooling around. I know you're busy.
I promise I will.
I ate pizza today. Cool, Lisa Earn.
I love pizza.
Bacon soup. Bacon soup? Oh, right. His bending. Ha ha ha.
Y'all, bacon soup is so mid.
Have you actually had bacon soup?
Oh. It's just mid. Did you know gaming in Celeste there's a character called... Oh, what?
What?
Hold on. There's a character called Tone Line where he says, Sonic Colors is the best Sonic game and I will die on that mountain, then proceeds to die on Celeste Mountain. See,
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
See,
that was a good one. It nearly killed me, but that was a good one.
Me and Tony have had this discussion a multitude of times. I don't like Sonic Colors.
Yeah, to each their own.
As like if Sonic Colors consisted really good, wholly original acts for all its things, and instead of having the dumbass filler levels where they just reuse shit from a previous act and just maybe add a few extra things to it. I think instead of that, why don't you give Eggman more planets? Give him extra themes to work around with.
I suppose.
It's not like the Wii couldn't handle that. The Wii is not like a fucking Spade mentioned this to me. Spades. This is Spade's words, but Spade was like, the Wii isn't a fucking N64. People always act like, oh well, they couldn't really add much more. They had to reuse content because the Wii was way smaller of a software to develop for. And I'm like, bitch, please. I'm just. Do we forget that Galaxy and Galaxy 2 were also on this thing? It's not that they couldn't do more variety or have like bigger levels. They could, they just didn't. And I don't like.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good retort. Like as you said, it's the Wii, not the N64. But even so, I don't mind that they reuse the levels. I still have fun with them.
I can't have fun with them because it's not like they reuse and they do anything like interesting with it. They reuse it and they maybe add like a few extra platforms and different ring placements. And because it's just a bite-sized portion of a level that you've already played through, the gameplay just starts to feel repetitive, and I don't like that.
Speaking of bite size, Lisa says, what do you think EXEs taste like?
Why the fuck would you want to taste one?
Probably horrible.
They probably taste like rotten flesh.
Also, Email asks, what do you think is the best option for Archie Sonic on Death Battle? Well, they did Wally West versus Archie Sonic. Xenogoku is another option. But I really like Makoto Yuki as an option. Because it delves into like how each character views the concept of life and death. Like, Sonic's always striving to live life to the fullest, whereas Makoto Yuki is what is Makoto's thing?
Makoto's thing is he doesn't really have a view on death. Actually, his whole thing is that he died to basically he died to protect his world and his friends. But he also in that same game he has the option to live in bliss and not know that the world's gonna end.
I think Xenophage would taste like strawberries. No, you're very wrong.
No, he would. No, you know what he would taste like? He tastes like either rotten flesh, or he tastes like a diamond.
Don't bite on those quills. You're not gonna chew them.
unless chat's just like Kirby and just takes off his head in like one bite. I don't fucking care about Brightspeed. Stop giving me Brightspeed ads, Tony.
I'm sorry, I don't control the ads. YouTube does.
What's bright speed?
It was the fucking ad that we just got.
What is bright speed? Never even heard of it.
It's literally just a Wi-Fi company.
Speaking of Kirby, do you think Kirby tastes anything when he eats, or does he swallow it in one gulp and not really care about the taste?
Well, if the enemy appears no, actually, you know what? He can hold it in his mouth. He definitely tastes something.
Wait, does he have a tongue? Like, does Kirby have a tongue to taste stuff?
He does. Yeah.
Asking the real question this stream.
We like directly see it in like every single game. It's like Ultimate. I don't know what the I don't know how Smash Bros. Ultimate was the only game that could like fuck up Kirby's mouth when he opened his mouth.
I guess they're like, oh, you see it from the side. You're not gonna see his tongue, so why does he need his tongue?
We proceeded to see it.
You know what?
Oh, and by the way, I found out this disturbing fact from Piffle. Apparently, the Mario Kart models originally, aside from like Wario, and Waluigi, and I guess the Koopalings, the Mario Kart models did not have teeth.
That is
the Mario
correct.
Kart model specifically, because it was just something that it seemed to the team like they didn't need for most of the characters.
Probably because they didn't think people would see it.
Yeah, and
If it's not
we can see it because they open their mouths. They all open their mouths. It's just like a thing like, oh, we don't really need to see it, so it doesn't need to be there. It's like, no, it needs to be there.
That sounds so cursed. Yes, it does, Toby. Yes, it does.
And it's exactly why in DK when all the characters got like redesigned for DK Bonanza, it's why they gave Diddy Kong teeth.
And the other characters' teeth as well.
Mm-hmm. Well, Cranky already had teeth.
Yeah.
Because they needed to accentuate his oldness.
Fun fact, that's not teacher. Those aren't teeth. Those are dentures.
Yeah, exactly. Dentures. Ah. He's old as fuck.
In my opinion, Xenophane tastes like rock candy and hedgehog flesh, whatever hedgehog flesh tastes like. Have you bitten into that guy? Because I assure you, if you have, you are not alive.
You've not lived to tell the tale.
Yeah.
At this point, Kirby's consumed so many things I don't think he cares about taste anymore. I think he cares.
I mean, he likes
Probably
cake.
not as
Like
much as any-
in Kirby's Squeaks got Wad, for example, his cake got stolen and he went on an entire journey through the stars and his planets just to get it back.
Well, they
like
probably don't.
strawberries.
Well, they probably cared, but not as much as.
Kirby's a he.
Yeah, Kirby's a guy. He sounds like a girl, but he's a guy.
Because it's like, it's been directly stated in like Smash Bros. And stuff like that, I'm pretty sure. It's like, Kirby's a he.
Ever heard of Uma Musume? It's that horse girl anime-based game on real racehorses. What?
Now I wonder what Tony Sonic tastes like. Don't eat Tony!
If any of you take a bite out of me, it'll be the last bite you'll take. Because you won't have teeth.
Not because Tony will do anything. Before Tony will get to do anything, the second you eat your like teeth graze his quills, I'm gonna just like knock you into next week.
Yeah, he'll knock you through time and you'll come back next week.
Exactly.
Please, no more. Thank you, Toby. Excited for Deku versus Miles. Yeah, I've definitely grown more interested in Deku versus Miles. Like, at first I thought it was like, whatever, but as more people have talked about it, it definitely seems interesting. Alright. Okay, I wanna discuss something real quick. Starting next year, I plan to get around to like all the indie games featured in Indie Cross. Obviously, Celeste is gonna be exempt from that because after this series, we're gonna have pretty much all the Celeste we need. But I will say, I am only counting the games in Indie Cross that actually appear as characters. Which means that Zagreus' sword and the bat from Hotline Miami do not mean that I have to play Hotline Miami or Hades. Because the characters themselves are not there, just their weapons.
Nah, I'm gonna get Tony to play Hades anyways.
Maybe on my own time, but not on stream.
Bitch, you should play it on stream. It's Hades. It's awesome.
Maybe someday, but not as part of the series.
Why did I say that with sassy? God damn.
But yeah, by the metric I've set out, this would include Shovel Knight, Cuphead, Hollow Knight, Hyper Light Drifter, Undertale, which we've already done to, Dead Cells, Choo Choo Charles, which we already did, Terraria, Hello Neighbor, unfortunately, Ultra Kill, and Untitled Goose Game.
Wait,
and of course FNAF.
When did the neighbor?
Wait, you know how we're not doing Undertale, right?
We are doing Undertale for Undertale's 10th anniversary. Well, I am.
Right, but for the other
like,
thing.
Yeah, for like the other series, Celeste and Undertale would be exempt, and of course Choo Choo Charles because I've already streamed that game.
Wait, why not have Undertale? Why not have Deltarune fill the role as Undertale for them?
Because Deltarune is different from Undertale. Like, technically, yes, it has the same characters, but, like, it's specifically Undertale being represented. Spamton only shows up as, like, on an arcade cabinet in the Indie Cross, so I don't count that.
It's cool that Spamton does show up at all, though.
Oh, the hero appeared during Cuphead's little flashback. Oh, okay.
Yeah, like, during Cuphead's flashback of all the worlds he's been through, he got chased by Choo Choo Charles, got chased by the Eye from Terraria, and encountered the neighbor, while having a bear trap on his leg. And he also got vaporized by what's his name? The guy from Henry Stickmin, which means that's included.
You know what?
Wait, which one? There's multiple people from Henry Stickmin.
The guy with the eye laser.
Right hand man.
Right hand man. Thank you. And also Henry himself.
Wait, no Charles?
Yeah. Choo Choo Charles I already streamed, so we're not including that.
No, Charles from the hit game Henry Stickmin.
Oh. No, I just saw Henry and Right Hand Man.
Appear in Indie Cross, sadly. I fucking love Charles. Tony, you're gonna love Charles. If you don't, that's a crime against humanity.
Okay.
Also rip Charles.
I imagine I'll have a ton of fun with Henry Stickmin.
You know what, chat? Chat, you know what I could pull another Persona 5 Royal and just buy Hades for Tony.
Yeah, we could.
When I get money.
What's funny is that I actually do have Hades on my on the physical. I do actually have a physical version of Hades and the Switch. I just haven't played much of it in a long time.
You have Hades on your Switch?
I have it physically, but I might trade it in for a different copy.
No, honestly, just play it that way. Just play it.
Will you also play Ultra Kill if it ever comes out on consoles and ever actually gets finished?
Piffle,
Yeah.
you remember the thing that happened to Charles, right?
Yes, I am aware. Do not remind me. I'm gonna cry.
Well, don't spoil me. Don't spoil me. I haven't played Henry Stickmin.
Piffle, we're not going to tell you specifics, but all we'll say is Piffle, salute them.
Wait, what?
Give them a salute.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, don't worry, Tony. Don't worry, Tony. We won't spoil anything. Plus, there's a ton of different endings anyway, so you won't be able to fucking know shit.
Yeah.
Well, that's a relief.
All we'll say is that we're giving them a salute for being the best character ever. Because let's be honest, they are.
You know, You know what? You know what indie game franchise should have? You know what indie game franchise I want to at least be referenced a little bit in Indie Cross?
What?
What one?
Balloons.
Balloons?
It doesn't have to be a major role, like at all. I don't think it needs to be a major role. I think it'd be cool to see maybe one of the heroes from BTD6 be a character. But But obviously, I'm a little too hopeful for that. But when it comes down to it, I just want a reference. Give me a reference. Give me like a heli pilot flying in the background or something like that.
Speaking of Indie Cross, I know that like multiple games in there are a couple games in featured in Indie Cross that have multiple games. Should I play through all the games featured as part of that series on stream, as part of the series, or should I just stick with one of them? Like FNAF got in. Do I play all the FNAF games, or do I just stick with one or two?
You pick one. You do one.
Pick one?
I think that's better for mental sanity.
It'd be cool to do like a marathon eventually.
I mean, yeah, I would like to.
Eventually being the key.
Tony would have to play the FNAF franchise on console, and oh dear lord.
I mean, I find there are several FNAF games that I think work great on console.
Like?
Well, FNAF 1 works great. FNAF 4 works great. FNAF 2 works great as well. I don't think Sister Location or FNAF 3 work that well, but they're still tolerable. And Pizza Sim's pretty alright too.
And Security Breach is Security Breach.
I'm just gonna say for the record, just unrelated, but I don't like Pizza Sim's gameplay.
They've gotten better.
Genuinely, I kind of despise the gameplay.
Lisa, I already said I will also play Ultra Kill if it comes to console, and it gets finished.
The main thing with me and Pizza Sim is why in the fresh hell did you think it was a good idea to make the entire gameplay system of this game based on chance? Defending yourself is just you look into the vent that the other animatronic would be in, and there is a chance that they back up, but there's also just an equal chance that they just say no, fuck you, and get into your office anyways and jump scare you.
Yep.
Why would you design a game like that?
Like at least let you see the animatronics.
Also, it's genuinely really beginner unfriendly because of the risk system.
Extremely, yeah.
But if you like as a beginner, if you're like, oh, if you're a beginner, why don't you just play it safe? Oh, because it just gives you a way fucking worse ending too. If you do it like that. So you're encouraged if you want to actually play this game and then get a proper ending to play it normally, around your first time, and then you can go around and get the other endings. It literally de-incentivizes you from playing the game at an easier pace because then you get a worse ending, and if you want to play around with the risk system a little bit. Or you don't know about the whole thing where if you buy left, he's immediately into your night. You just make the game harder on yourself for a first-time playthrough. Why would you ever design a game like that?
Yeah, it's really not big enough for me.
I love the actual thing of building your pizzeria. That's fun.
They should make a game that's just that.
Somebody did. They made it's a fan game. It's a.
No, they should make an official one.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'd love an official pizza simulator game. That doesn't have the stupid night segments.
Someone asked me about Bowser Jr. versus Sage
Or
as a bad
can
matchup.
maybe
I don't like that. Sage
those
barely
who
has
really
anything
like
to her
that.
at this point, and it's a complete wash in either direction if you don't include whether or not you include Supreme. If you do give Sage Supreme, then she pretty much slams Bowser Jr. If you don't give her Supreme, then she dies.
Wait, Piffle, or for those who do really like the next segments, there could be a game that's only.
There was going to be there was going to be a fan game actually of the same thing too. It was going to be called FNAF 6 or FNAF Freak Show. I think it's FNAF 6 Freak Show. And that one's just it kind of shows the problem with not having the actually fun segments because A, the gameplay is just it's meh when it's not broken up by anything, and the thing that it's broken up with, or the thing that they break it up with in this is like, it's like a ghost, it's like a ghost detection thing.
No, they should do one that's not. They should like make a remaster that's just for nights that's not completely broken.
But then but also in that same fan game they like sensualized Lefty for some reason. I did not like that.
Sensualized Lefty?
Oh, we know the one you're talking about. No.
Yeah, they turned Lefty into like a girl, which inherently I don't mind. I think that having like a balance of like 2 female characters and 2 male characters is fine, but it's very, very clear that they did it so they could sexualize Lefty, and I did not like that.
What's the name of this fan game again?
FNAF 6 Freak Show. It's canceled now.
Oh.
But there's a demo out, and you can see it's fucking horrendous. Yes, I'm looking at DMs. I see it, Puppet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so fucking weird.
I would say it's weird to find attractiveness in an animatronic, but this has been going on for so much longer than we know. Like, does anybody remember Five Nights in Anime?
Pretty sure they did a remaster of that that's less,
Yeah, I did see the remaster, and that's at least more creative than what was originally intended.
Yeah, pretty sure the original creator did like a remaster that was a lot less on the nose.
Mm-hmm.
Basically one you could play without instantly getting demonetized. So that's nice of them.
I do know of this. I know this one fan game. It has a really funny title. It's like I think it's like Five Nights at Frick Bears.
I think I saw Fiznom play that.
Considering the goofy name, it's so well made.
I've seen the third installment, and like I really like the art. I really like how the gameplay looks.
Yeah, the third one is so well made.
It's only a demo out now, I'm pretty sure, but I want to play the full release when it comes out. And of course, I've talked about this before, but I've been playing. I played 2 FNAF inspired games, Playtime with Percy and Bondi's Barnyard. Those 2 are really good, especially Playtime with Percy,
which he's making a video on still.
Yes, I am. It's going to be done soon. That's why it's going to be done soon. I promise. Like, actually, I am in the final stages of editing.
I would say press X to doubt, but Piffle has shown me his progress, and it is genuinely almost done. So,
Piffle, it's almost done. Proceeds to take 2 years.
Christ.
That's like one of those. That's like one of those companies who promise, "No, it's not dead, guys. We swear."
It really is. But instead
I'm
and then it's like over it. 2 years later. Yeah, sorry, we killed it a while ago. Just like.
Oh yeah, we have a name for that. It's called Robophilia. Ugh. Ah. I hate it when you're going for a golden strawberry on the stomach, because then you get sent all the way back, and it's so much longer than all the other levels. Aside from Farewell. Farewell is going to be hell on earth.
Well, just be glad we're not in the core anymore.
Yeah, Piffles actually has his sanity intact.
Kind
Hey.
of.
Oh god.
More so than before.
My sanity is at an all-time high. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Oh Jesus! Somebody brought up Taiwan Cool Fox. That's just plagiarism in the game.
Yeah, that's
Wait,
literally
what's
no,
sanity?
that's rip off the game. Like that is genuine. There are so many designs in
It's
that
worth
game
it,
that
yeah.
just blatantly rip off. And like, sure, with the main character, yeah, there's obvious Tails inspiration, but maybe you could make some kind of argument well, that it's distinct enough. It's more muscular. He has only one tail. You know, there's kind of a differences. But then you look at the 2D icon in his health bar, and it's just like, no, that's just fucking Tails.
It's literally just it's just Tails.
Yes, it's literally a rip
They were
off.
like inspired by Tails. Bullshit! He has the same tuft. He has the same chest tuft.
Like, no, it's
It's a single-
inspired
it's a
by.
single
It's not
purpose
actually
bird.
Tails. Then why does he look so similar?
Reasons.
Like Jesus Christ.
This, reasons that we have.
It's like if Tony tried to say that he now has his original character Tony Sonic. It's not it's not at all based on Sonic. No.
Yeah, you're not gonna get me to say claim that. Like, I obviously know that it's based on Sonic, and it literally just is Sonic but wearing clothes. But that's just an avatar. Maybe someday I'll update it to be
it's
more.
totally an original character.
One of these days, maybe I'll update my avatar to be more unique. But
Ignore the fact that they look almost identical. That's pure coincidence.
yeah, that any relation to any copyrighted IPs is purely coincidental.
Definitely.
See, like, I'm just like I have like my fully original character design. Like, but like when I can I can at least point and be like, oh my god, I can at least point and be like, yeah, I definitely got a lot of influence from a lot of characters. Plus, I don't monetize my character design. Like,
Yeah,
monetizing it as a game.
You certainly could, because it's distinct enough to be. Piffle is distinct enough to be his own thing, but
Pretty much.
you can admit the inspiration. Like a Spark the Electric Jester. There's clear Sonic inspiration, but it's not one-to-one. Same deal with like Freedom Planet and Rollin' Rascal.
Right.
Those are clear Sonic-inspired games with Sonic-inspired characters, but they are not one-to-one. Taiwan Cool
Yeah,
Fox
they're right.
is one-to-one. You will not convince anyone otherwise.
If you try, you're fighting a losing battle.
I wouldn't be surprised if Sega actually sued them. And frankly, Nickelodeon should sue them too, because there's a hippo that looks exactly like Patrick. Yeah, it's literally a pink hippo wearing Patrick's shorts. Like, genuinely.
Jesus Christ. And then there's a tiger that just looks like Tyler.
If it wasn't for the other thing, we would have said maybe it's a coincidence, but no.
Wait, and like I said, there's a tiger that looks like Tai Lung, because of course there fucking is. Like, bitch, make original character designs. It's not that hard.
Like, if this was like a fan game where Tails, in an alternate timeline where Tails became like a boxer, then maybe.
But it's not, and they're selling
Hey
it for
Sonic,
money.
look at me, I'm a boxer!
Right. Gotta pay attention. These levels require your full attention. And even then, sometimes you will fail. And fail. And fail. And fail. Like
Hey
that.
Sonic, I'm a boxer now!
Tails, why the fuck are you buff?
3 losses in one game is crazy. Yeah, but they brought it on themselves. And apparently the game's been in development since 2015, which means they've been ripping off character designs for like almost a full decade now. Yeah. And even beyond like the obvious like rip-offs on the character designs, the actual game itself looks like shovelware. Like shovelware you'd find on the PS2.
Right.
All it is like a 2D, 2.5D beat 'em up with the most mindless, repetitive combat I've ever seen.
It does.
But yeah, don't support that game. Please report it for plagiarism. I don't want that to be that kind of practice to be encouraged.
In fact, we want it to be discouraged.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. But moving away from that and going back to Indie Cross for a second, I think I've settled on how many games I should include. If it's a case like FNAF, where clearly multiple games are represented through the animatronics that are present, then I'll play all the ones that are clearly represented. Like, Sister Location doesn't seem to be represented, the Help Wanted games don't seem to be represented, aside from, like, Princess Quest 4, which I guess I could include then. But, 1, 2, 3, 4, Pizza Sim, Security Breach, and I think that's it. Those games seem to be represented in Indie Cross, so I will play through those. But if it's just like Shovel Knight, I'm not going to play the other Shovel Knight games, I'm just going to stick with the original.
Wait, which FNAF ones are?
Five Nights at Freddy's 1, 2, 3, 4, Pizzeria Simulator, Ultimate Custom Night, I think, and Security Breach.
That is going to be a long stream.
Not all in one. Well, I'll play multiple of the classic FNAF games in one go, because I have the collection, but...
That is going to be a long series of streams.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'm definitely not going to play all the Hello Neighbor games, just Hello Neighbor 1, or at least Hello Neighbor 2, it looks like, which is the better game, but... Hello Neighbor 1 is the one that most people know. But, Henry Stickmin. Are there multiple Henry Stickmin games that are in a collection, or is it just the one?
The Henry Stickmin collection is every single game, and it includes the extra one, which is it's more the last game in the collection is essentially, how do I explain it? It is essentially a game that it is a game that kind of takes it ties some of the endings that you had previously together. So whatever ending you got in infiltrating the airship and fleeing the facility, I'm pretty sure that's the name of the fourth one, right?
Also, hi Ningirl Power, welcome to the stream.
But whatever ending you get, whatever endings you get in those two games, you can essentially mix and match. You can essentially mix and match the events of those to get different endings.
Okay, I'm checking back in this poll. Okay, the man in the suit won. Okay, the man in the suit is in the lead. I'm ending it here. We've had it on for long enough. The man in the suit has 53% of the votes. The Batman series, has 23%. Gemini Home Entertainment has 15%. And Dreams of an Insomniac has 7%. So...
And now it's time for a poll that is basically a prediction.
Yep. Alright. Let me make another poll. Start the poll. Will we beat at least one level this stream?
Cast your bets now.
Yes.
I bet it's yes.
No.
Because You know, if you know, I don't wanna join an academy to know how to play a shooting game, right? What the fuck was that ad?
Huh. Why?
All right, start the poll. I wanted to include a funny answer, but it wouldn't let me because it's too long. All right.
What was the funny answer gonna be?
Did you know that Tony Sonic is actually...
Yes. Why would you do that?
I don't know, just to be funny. All right, get your votes in. Hopefully, the prediction turns out well. If it's yes. If it's no, then dang, you guys have no faith.
But you might also be right.
Yeah.
I'll vote against it. I'll be in.
Well, gee, thanks for the encouragement.
Yeah, exactly. It's encouragement because now that I voted against you, and now you're mad at me for doing that, you're gonna do it to spite me. See?
Yes.
Encouragement.
People playing 4D chess over here.
Exactly. I'm playing 5D chess. Oh, hi, Ness.
All right.
Did
so
you know
what
that?
are the votes?
Did you know that Xenophanes canonically possess Sonic
Hey,
Adventure
do you know
2?
that Tony Sonic?
No.
I swear to God, I was gonna do the same. I genuinely thought they were gonna say, "Did you know that Xenophanes is actually?" I'm so poisoned by my own shit.
We've been out of the core for at least an hour now. You should be fine.
Also, by the way, I recently played Sonic Adventure 2 for the first time. Not for the first time, but I'm playing through it again. Really, because I never properly finished it. Why the fuck does it take 1 to 2 business days for me to start charging up a spin dash? Why?
Get back to us in about 3 to 4 business days, and then we'll answer your question.
Tony Sonic, what's your answer to that?
Your call is being held for review at this time. We thank you for your service, and we will get back to you in about 6 to 8 weeks. Thank you for your time.
God damn it!
Your
That's
call
it.
cannot be
That's it,
completed as dialed. Please hang up the number and dial again.
Wow, you actually sounded like one of those automated messages there.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
The voice messaging system is me, and I'm telling you, don't call me ever again. I'm going.
Did you know gaming in Tales Tube? There's a secret scene where Sonic ranks all of his games in a video and puts Free Riders at number 1. Then it shows the name of his YouTube channel, which was Tony Sonic.
Tony Sonic is actually Sonic.
Has been disconnected.
Bradley Witch is talking about Kara winning in Sonic.exe versus Kara. Why do you think that? Because I think EXE has a way more solid, way better of a chance.
The number you are trying to reach has been disconnected.
If I ever need a voice actor for an automated messaging system, I'll be sure to call you up.
This person has not set up their mailbox yet. Fuck off.
That would be the best automated voice message ever.
If you want us to record that for you, we can.
Oh God.
Honestly, that would be really funny.
Just message us after the stream if you want it.
Oh my God. Granny wakes up from like her entire coma that she's been in this stream. Where the fuck am I?
Granny then tries calling anyone.
Granny tries calling Madeline. It's like, Madeline, what did you do? I think you skipping my dialogue put me into a coma.
This number has been disconnected.
If Fan and Kara was to be used, we would have complex multiversal scaling. How? How do they have complex multiversal scaling? Like, which Kara are you using? Because the Fan and Kara I want has to be based on the original. Like, the original version. You can't include, like, Crosstail. You can't include Story Shift. You gotta include stuff that's based on the original. Glitchtail counts because it's basically an alternate timeline in the original series. At least that's how it started. But most other major AUs don't. So if your source is Crosstail, get it out of here.
Yeah, I'm still always kind of iffy on the glitch tail thing. So whenever you talk about it, I'm like, cool, but
yeah. I know people have problems with Glitchtail. I have my own issues too, and I totally get the complaints people do have. But separating art from the artist and getting rid of season 2 because Kara's barely in it. They have a bunch of anti-feats in that season, and the season 2 kind of goes its own way. We can throw that out. So we're just sticking with season 1 here.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Using a fan-made Kara in verses, like using like a fan composite of like the original stuff plus some fan and stuff. The stuff I like to include for Kara is Undertale Yellow, Undertale Red and Yellow, Glitchtail Season 1, just Season 1, No More Deals, and Asriel Dreamer Reborn.
How do you characterize them?
I characterize them as someone who was originally a child that had a hatred for humanity at some points, then became a better person when they met the Dreamers, and they basically all the stuff that in Undertale plays out as usual. And by the end of the genocide, they still have a piece of their humanity left because, like, in second genocide runs, they don't approve of your actions. But, like, initially speaking...
You're the one who pushes them to that point. You're the one who teaches them.
Yeah, you're the one who teaches them violence is good, so long as it serves for power. But doing it again, just for the sake of it, that's when they're confused. Like, they flat out say that they don't understand your actions. And they even encourage, like, a different path, should you go again.
Like
I'm using fan and stereotype Kara, where she's a genocide monster. Stereotypes are not. Stereotypes are not. Not.
You want to go back to the world you destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
It was you who pushed everything to its edge. It was you who led the world to its destruction.
oh god, puppets Kara.
It was
Honestly, Puppet could be a good Kara.
Accept it. You think you are above consequences.
But yeah, stereotypes don't count. If it's like a mindset or something, then like no, that doesn't count as like an applicable source. But if you're you gotta use either fan games, fan stories, or fan animated series with an actual story. Like that's the stuff. As long as it's based on the original Kara, that stuff is applicable. But just a mindset is not.
You have to say yes or no here.
Do you think you are above consequences? Piffle?
So you were using gotcha cringe for fan content? What gotcha stuff is there for Kara?
Tony, do you think you are above consequences?
I face consequences every single day of my life, so no.
I'm not
Then what are you looking for?
Purpose.
dog barking.
Perhaps we can make a compromise. You still have something I want.
I'm going to
Give it to
run
me,
and
and I will bring this world back.
What do you want?
You know the answer to that.
Yeah, on second thought, this void is very peaceful. I think I'll keep it.
Then, stay here for all eternity.
Okay. In my opinion, cars like to deal with the devil, where if you break their deal, she'll take your soul. They'll take your soul, for one. And two, I mean, they kind of bribe you into giving up your soul at the end in exchange for the world, but they also don't let you ever have your happy ending again.
They want your soul so they can punish you for what you have done.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a very valid response.
Mm-hmm.
From somebody who watched you kill everyone they've ever known. Kind of screwed up when you think about it like that, isn't it? But remember the line you were thinking of was the one where it's like, but you and I are not the same, are we? This soul resonates with a strange feeling. There is a reason you continue to recreate this world. There is a reason you continue to destroy it. You are wracked with a perverted sentimentality. I cannot understand these feelings anymore. Despite this, I feel obligated to suggest that you choose to recreate this world once more. Another path would be better suited. Now, partner, let us send this world back into the abyss.
No.
No? This feeling you have, this is what I spoke of. Unfortunately, regarding this, you made your choice long ago.
Well. Honestly, as I said, you could be a great Kara. Like, if I never need anyone to voice Kara someday, I'm getting you to voice them.
Why, thank you.
By the way, Tony Sonic, bad news, the poll is tied, so you might have to pack your bags and put the fries in the bag. Hey. Really? The poll's tied? Dang.
It is both surprising and not.
Y'all leave for 1 second and y'all just start like having like villain monologues.
Yep.
However,
Puppet
you
became
all
Kara.
underestimate.
Cool. I'm gonna go grab some Cheez-Its.
I've never liked Cheez-Its personally.
Yes, it is an exact 50-50. Interesting.
Honestly, if we do beat one of these levels, it's probably not going to be this one, but we'll try.
It is intriguing.
My internet was being incredibly annoying. I'm back now. Okay, Garflord. Oh, great. Kara's in chat now.
Greetings.
Everyone duck and cover. Hope they don't count your sins. Hey, Yo2 Social HC2, welcome to stream. I'm doing good.
Your sins are being counted.
Oh. Oh no. Have you watched the If Undertale Was Realistic videos? No. Honestly, they look a little weird to me.
Shut up.
Car inject beans into your arm. Ew, don't.
I am unsure what that would accomplish.
Woo. All right. I imagine a modern Sonic.exe sounding like Jason Griffith's voice combined with the imposter hide and seek grot. Really? I mean, I guess.
Oh, dude, look at what Card's saying in the chat.
I am unsure how that would be advantageous in any conceivable manner.
The chat. Pretty sure there's probably some members of the chat just like, wait, what are they saying?
Thoughts on SpongeBob SquarePants coming to Sonic Racing Cross Worlds? It's hilarious. Honestly, I'm a little dry on topics to talk about right now. Piff went to go get Cheez-It, so Puppet, think of something. Very helpful.
Thank you.
Or you can inject cheese into your arm instead. I'm not fussy. Why do you want to inject things into my arm, Lisa? Honestly, I can't really inject. I don't really want to inject anything except medicine to cure this rash on my arm, anyways.
Okay, so you know how I said I was gonna go get Cheez-Its?
Yeah.
Well, apparently our neighbors stopped by and just gave us some fucking food.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
So I now have fries, and I now have fries, chicken, some chicken tenders, and some pasta.
Awesome.
From where?
These fries need salt, though. And I should have taken note of that before I went up here, so... Technical... I'm going again!
Beth gets coming in and out of the stream, just needing food.
Yes, bitch, I know!
Thoughts on Sonic Racing Crossroads opening? I don't get the hate for the song. The opening itself is cool. Yeah, because, like, apparently Sonic fans really don't like the opening song for Sonic Racing Crossworlds. And I don't get why. Like, I don't know.
They're insane. The fans are insane. It's awesome.
Nope. Yep, they are. They really are. They can't really make up their minds on what's too cheesy and what's not.
Then again, what else is new?
Okay, so I do kind of get it, because people think it sounds kind of too kiddish, and that's because I understand, like, I do not like the usage of Sonic Racing in the actual song, because it doesn't feel natural.
I guess. But, I feel like Sonic music has been that kind of cheese before.
Yeah, but it always fit in naturally, and this one was just, it kind of felt like it kind of felt a little forced.
I mean, one of the most recent songs was "Together we can show the world what we can do. You are next to me, and I'm next to you, pushing on through until the battle's won."
Yeah, but it feels more natural there. Like,
Before I say goodbye to you, one more last fist bump.
yeah, but fist bump is like it's used to kind of like close out the song. It's not used constantly like Sonic Racing is. It kind of like it felt like Sonic Racing was the crutch of the song. So you never actually really hear the main name of the tagline would be "Across the Worlds."
I suppose. But I still don't get the hate for the song. It sounds nice, and like, while the uses of Sonic Racing is still cheesy, but at the same time... What about Sonic X? What about Sonic X? Like, Sonic X's theme was very cheesy and kiddish.
Yeah, but that was literally a kid show.
I don't know. Like, fans are fickle. Fans are really fickle.
They are. I don't agree with the sentiment, by the way. I'm just saying I understand it. Kind of. Also, I really like we're trailblazing Sonic Racing. That's a good rhyme. Also, trailblazing is just a really fun word. Piffle is slowly starting to blood hunt. What? Slowly starting to food hunt. Might as well call him Celeste. You mean Madeline?
I think that Celeste should get rewritten. Why?
Why?
This is a beautiful game with excellent writing. Why rewrite it?
This is literally one of the best written games I've ever played.
It is literally an icon of indie gaming. Indie Cross proves as much.
If you changed anything about this game's writing, you would make it worse.
Mm-hmm. It's good the way it is. No, Celeste is perfect. Good, the chat agrees.
Think Kara took notice of the person doing Fan and Kara.
Ah.
That is interesting to indeed.
That is an interesting thing.
Why would you want Celeste to be rewritten? Like, I don't get it.
You keep going very far away with your mic.
Yes, I'm eating. You want me to be really good at my mic while I'm eating food?
Well,
No,
not
you're on
really.
the other side of the room.
Yeah, because I am.
Ah.
I'm asking someone in the chat to stop the role playing. Who? The fuck role playing? Oh, I see. Hey, if you're being annoying with it, then yeah, you stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, if the bit gets old and people want you to stop, I recommend that you stop. Like, if you're gonna be persistent about it, that's when things get troubled.
Well, they're not. They're. I don't think they are. They said sorry. I got some travel number for a minute.
It's all right. Just recognize when the bit gets old. Alright. Ooh, I will say, how do you guys feel about like remakes of like older movies and such? Not necessarily Disney live action ones, just like general remakes of older films.
Also,
It's a Disney live action, but no.
I don't really like live action remakes. Oh.
We're not talking specifically live action remakes. We're talking about like just remakes in general, like live action films being remade in the modern day.
Yeah.
Something we'd love to see is... Have you seen The Incredibles movie?
Yeah.
Something we'd love... The Incredibles 2 movie was kind of questionable, but what would be really cool is to see the first Incredibles movie with the technology used in the second movie.
I guess that would be cool, but someone complained like about how it not really meshing well, like the more realistic textures with the cartoony models.
Yeah, agree with that.
Yeah, like
if
especially
they
with
could
like
somehow
Violet,
find
her
a-
eyes look like she hasn't slept in 8 years.
You know, like if they could somehow find a balance. Also, howdy, Clover.
Yeah.
Also, like, Violet is a teenage girl.
I will say, I bring this up specifically because when it comes to remakes, especially like in the horror genre, I'm usually very forgiving of remakes. However, I've recently watched The Stand, a miniseries about based on a Stephen King book. The original is a genuinely really good story. It's very well written. There's very nice theming. The characters are great. It's a very great story. Then, me and the rest of my family are, well, except the younger ones, are watching through the Stand remake. And it is horrible. Like, all the characters you liked in the original, they are nothing like their counterparts. Like, they try to, or rather, they're flat imitations of them. And the thing is, the story also is told very linearly. Like, we keep going back. In the first 3 episodes, we're going back and forth to, like, the past and the future, where when in the original, we just went in one direction. Like, it was a very linearly told story. And as a result, you don't get invested in the characters as much, and you don't really understand things that well. It's like, you look at the remake, and you're just like, this has no soul. That's the entire remake.
Yeah. What did you think of the second Incredibles movie?
The second Incredibles movie?
I watched
Yeah.
it. I think
It's an okay movie. Fun enough if you turn your brain off.
Literally had a seizure the first time.
I know you and Spade watched it the other day. I think it was last night, actually.
Let's agree that Monsters, Inc. should not get a live-action remake. Yes, please don't do that.
Literally had to avert our eyes.
Who let Sonic Forces write Stephen King?
I literally had to avert our eyes from the screen for one part.
Oh, I know what part you're talking about.
Oh, what?
So, there's a part in the movie where Helen's fighting like the screenslaver,
Yeah?
and they're in that one room, that like box, all flashing fucking lights.
Oh, yeah, that part? Yeah, I can see why you had to avert your eyes from that. That pain.
Had a seizure the first time.
Fucking awful.
Also, the cut we were watching the other day, it was the original cut.
Really?
So,
For reference,
free
Tony,
edit.
the original cut had made that scene entirely way worse.
Oh, dear. Was it, like, much more bright than the revised cut?
Flashing red.
Flashing red? Oh, jeez.
Like the entire screen lit up with just solid color red.
Ow.
Yep.
We saw it on opening night.
Sheesh.
And also the one with Spade is the same version, so yeah.
Disney sucks regardless. Yeah.
Although Lilo and Stitch 2 is getting a live-action remake. Lilo and Stitch 2? Are they gonna make a sequel? I mean, I know there's a sequel to Lilo and Stitch, but... What do you mean, Lilo and Stitch as well?
That is fucking not.
Because the Lilo and Stitch live-action remake is out, and nobody likes it.
Do we agree that DreamWorks is better than Disney? That's not even a fucking argument. They just are.
I mean, they were more inconsistent than Disney is during their prime, but nowadays, I'll take most DreamWorks movies over anything Disney makes. Or Pixar, for that matter.
In their prime, they were literally just a Sonic Unleashed, like a Sonic Unleashed thing, where it's like, everyone was just like, this fucking sucks, actually. Literally coolest thing ever.
Disney,
Like, literally every single DreamWorks film, I swear is gonna have a Megamind moment. where they just
Disney,
come back
Pixar,
from the
what
pit.
happened to you?
I swear to God, why have I gotten 3 Brightspace ads in one stream?
I'm sorry.
Tony, it's clearly gotta be you because it's Bright Speed.
Why
Oh,
does the
ha
I'm
ha
sorry
ha!
look
Very
like
funny.
that?
Either that or YouTube is playing to my interests.
Why did the I'm sorry just sound like Jack?
Tony Sonic is really Jax. Confirmed.
Jax!
In this video, in this episode of Poach Everything, I'm gonna be hunting the elusive blue fast hedgehog.
Never ever hits him.
Why did you do that?
The Lion King 2 Simba's Pride was quite a movie that I've seen a bit of. Huh. I've heard mixed things about the direct-to-DVD sequels to like Disney's animated movies.
About the act?
Haha. But I've heard some are really bad, like the Beauty and the Beast sequels, and The Hunchback of Notre Dame 2. And I've heard there are some really great ones, like 101 Dalmatians 2, or The Lion King 1.5.
An extremely goofy movie, anyone?
Yeah.
Oh, we watched an extremely goofy movie in Call.
Ooh.
You know what I love?
What?
Every time I think of the Goofy movie, I think of the Lythero bit of just like this movie. There's no way
I
this
bet we
movie.
can just love hearing ourselves super delayed.
But what, like I was gonna say, it's just like it's like a
what?
Lythero bit. It's a Lythero bit where he's like this movie sucks. There's no way this movie can be extremely goofy.
Ah,
Correct me if I'm wrong, but an extremely goofy movie is the one where Max is in college, right?
Years.
Yes, no, yes, no.
Yes, and Goofy also gets a girlfriend. I'm pretty sure in that movie.
Yeah.
correct.
Goofy is really a goofy guy. Also proving the actually correct theory that you do not need to be pretty to get with someone. You just gotta be funny.
You just gotta be you. As long as you isn't a terrible person.
Yes. And work on yourself.
Yeah, if you is a terrible person, you have no shot.
Unless, of course, you're dating someone who's also a terrible person, in which case you got a good shot.
Ah.
Wilson
But
Fisk
also
proved
get
it.
some help.
How much would people be pissed off if, instead of Jurassic World, it was instead a straight-up remake of Jurassic Park? It would be doomed to be constantly compared to it, and I don't think anyone would give it a fair shot. Luckily, Jurassic World was a soft reboot instead. And it turned out to be the best Jurassic Park sequel, which I will stand by the way. I know some people really like the Lost World Jurassic Park, but nah, Jurassic World to me is the best sequel to Jurassic Park that has come out.
Madeline, we've gone back to this specific section of the mountain. Like, how many times have we died at this point?
No feeling.
I feel like I'm going insane. How am I going insane and you're not going insane?
At some point, you just get used to it.
No, you fucking don't.
You get used to it after a point. Plus,
We're the
you've been
same
in the same
person.
place more than once.
We are the same person. How are you not feeling scared?
Because I'm in better
different
control than
parts
you
of
are.
the
You are
same
my negative
person.
emotions, after all.
Bitch, please. Madeline's just dumbfounded that Madeline is not feeling the not feeling like any different emotion.
We're different parts of the same person. There.
No, you're you. No, you're you. I am the manifestation. I am the manifestation of the negative parts of you. But you still have the emotions.
Bradley says, the alternate reality of Chris Pratt as Alan Grant is hilarious. People would have been furious, but yeah. Just getting some water.
Or they can just get Chris Pratt.
Stay hydrated.
No, the alternate version would be Pratt Chris.
Madeline, I love Pratt Chris. My favorite voice actor.
Though frankly, while on the subject of Jurassic Park, I don't think any of the sequels are outright bad. I know people really don't like Dominion, and I know some people really don't like Fallen Kingdom or Jurassic Park 3. But honestly, none of the movies have actively made me feel like this isn't very good. This is so bad. Like, none of them have actually gotten to that level.
Madeline, I want to watch Sharknado.
Please, no.
Please, not again.
Yes. Save me from this save me from this mental hell.
What do you guys think of? What do you guys think about the Death Battle podcast? The Death Battle cast? I watch them on occasion when there's a matchup I'm in that sounds interesting. It's very it can definitely be a fun time. So to hear them talk about characters.
If I'm stuck in this mental hell, you will be too.
God damn it.
But I will say sometimes they don't really talk about the matchup that much, and instead go do a deep dive into the world one of the characters is from, and only one of the characters, which is which can be a little annoying sometimes.
Hey, like you know my favorite Death Battle cast, Tony?
Oh yeah, the one we saw together.
Junko versus Springtrap. It's such a good fucking matchup. I'm gonna kill.
Oh man, frankly, I've grown tired of Springtrap matchups because there's just so many of them. Like Springtrap is one of those characters where apparently the Death Battle community thinks you can make any matchup with him, regardless of whether or not it's good. You want to know who I've seen against him?
Who?
Okay, so obviously there's Junko. There's Chris Walker from Outlast, which makes sense. There's the Man in the Suit from The Man in the Suit, which makes even more sense. But then there's stuff like Bendy. There's also stuff like Ruvik from The Evil Within. There's Freddy Krueger. There's Jason Voorhees. There's the Trapper from Dead by Daylight. And there's stuff like Darth fucking Vader.
Darth Vader?
Yes, Darth Vader.
Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, and there's also Frisk, cause Indie Cross.
I always wonder if that picked up. Did it pick up or did Discord eat it?
I ate it. Madeline, it was too tasty. No. Wait, if I eat something, do you feel full?
I have no idea, frankly.
Never really thought about it.
It would be weird if, Madeline and Madeline shared a stomach.
Madeline and
Wait.
Madeline.
Who's the third guy?
Madeline, don't. We've done this too many times. Don't even think about it. He's just a voice in our heads. Random voice in our head. Who the fuck are you?
I am, your subconscious.
Bullshit. Who are you?
I just said I'm your subconscious, idiot.
No. See, now you're fucking lying. Because if you were our subconscious, then how the fuck can I hear you? I'm a manifestation of negative emotions of her.
You are her pragmatic side. I am her repressed side.
That's me too, bitch. Who the fuck are you?
Subconscious. Just deal with it, bitch.
I woke up, Tony Sonic, what are you doing?
All right, we're gonna do another
Tony
level for
Sonic.
this last hour and a half, and then we'll be done. I really hope we're doing it. I'm gonna end this last poll, and I want to come up with something else to interesting. Yeah, it's still 50-50, so we'll end it there. Let me think. What's a good poll?
Should Tony Sonic play Hades?
I mean, I
Wish we
think
got to
I think we
see
all
who
know what the
voted
answer to
what.
that is gonna be.
Wish we got to see who voted what,
No,
because that'd make the prediction work.
Like, a better idea of that, a better version of that. Should Tony play it on his own time and make a video about it, or stream it?
I don't want to do a Hades poll.
Do a Hades poll.
No.
Do it.
Nah. Tony genuinely doesn't want to do it. I'm not gonna push him.
Yeah. Ah well, we don't need a poll for this last hour. We just need to actually beat a level. This is the closest. We'll do this B side of chapter 3, and then we'll be done for today. Hopefully. Dang it. Ah! Dang, what is wrong with me? I usually nail that jump.
Damn, Madeline, you failed the first jump.
Shut up.
Pretty rich.
Why do you sound so hoarse? You don't usually sound this hoarse.
Well, you see, the reason is, you remember that, like, coffee that you drank?
No, I don't drink coffee.
Exactly. Because I erase your memory of it. You drank coffee once, and it was so scalding hot that it just murdered my fucking voice.
You don't drink
Don't
though.
remember that at
You
all.
can't drink.
I can drink.
Then here, drink this glass of water. She
Okay.
drinks it and falls right through her.
See, I can't drink it, but you can drink it, and then I can feel how it feels. I can eat stuff though. I just can't drink shit.
If you can't drink, you can't eat.
No, I can eat.
Then eat this strawberry. Attempts to
Okay.
bite it, but just phases right through it.
Did you change my canonicity?
You've literally never been able to eat. Like you didn't even eat the strawberry pie I made at the end of this game.
I literally respond to you.
Silence.
What are we talking about?
I can eat things.
No, you can.
Why are you defying me the right to eat?
Because
I'm
you are a
hungry.
figment of my imagination.
I'm not
Actually,
thinking
they're
of your
figments of
imagination.
my imagination.
Why are there two of you?
Can you eat the universe? No. Why is this now a Celeste skit? I don't know. We're just saying random things now because the mountain has driven us crazy.
You still haven't said who you are.
I told you, I'm your subconscious.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Okay, then prove it.
Meanwhile, Tiffle walks in and just sees Tony Sonic antagonizing the Celeste characters.
I'd be like, nope, it's not my business.
Ooh. I will say this. Have any of you seen the Gaslight District?
Oh my god, I've seen it. It's really good.
No.
Well, it's basically a kind of, I don't know what you would call it. Like, it's like a,
Wait, why are you explaining it?
it's a dark comedy that's based around this zombie, like these zombie mafia gang.
Tony Sonic, why are you explaining it?
Because I want to talk about it,
Oh, okay.
and I want to talk about it because I want some kind of stream topic.
Yeah, but anyways, yeah, it's like it's like a kind of comedy series, but it's also like a plot heavy series.
Wait, Trevor, what are you talking about? I never said that.
Huh?
Yeah. I've heard that some people are a little worried that Gaslight District didn't meet their expectations, so it might be canceled. But it hasn't been long enough to really say that for certain. Like, yes, there's the pilot, there's the merch and stuff, but they haven't announced whether or not it met their expectations, so I don't know if it's really good to jump to conclusions. Also,
Yeah,
Toby's got a lead now, so, bye. Bye, Toby.
Toby Fox?
No, but could you imagine? But yeah, no, the Gaslight District is doing really, really well as a pilot. Like,
Piffle, we haven't seen the Gaslight District.
I'm not gonna spoil anything for you.
Wait, why are you not going to spoil anything?
Huh?
Puppet, I feel like you're
Piffle,
messing with
why are you
us.
not- Why are you not going to spoil anything?
Well, because I want you to, I would love for you to be able to check it out on your own.
Oh man, I'm getting tired. I'm making mistakes when I really shouldn't.
What makes you assume we haven't seen it?
Puppet, are you? Oh, Puppet! Oh, I see what Puppet's doing. Puppet's gaslighting me.
Finally, someone noticed.
I know it.
I said, like, I feel like you're messing with us, Puppet. Like, I didn't pinpoint it as gaslighting because it's the Gaslight District.
We're talking about a series called The Gaslight District. What do you expect?
Not that, admittedly.
Well.
He's a first thing.
Yeah, no, let me see, how many... Gaslight District. How many views does the pilot have? It has like 17 million.
17 million? That's pretty good. Not Digital Circus or Murder Drones tier, but it's certainly successful.
Yeah, like, 17 million is definitely enough to at least greenlight the show.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, they're making merch of it.
Then
so,
again, we're thinking about how much the Digital Circus pilot has now.
Over 100 million, I think.
Not at the time.
Yeah.
It got like
At the time, it was. At the time, Bub is actually pretty right because around the same time, I think the Digital Circus got 30 million. And the pilot got like significantly, like the pilot for Murder Drones I think got less than that.
Yeah, though I will say, I feel like Glitch Entertainment as a whole is kind of lacking in a little bit of variety. Because, like, a lot of what they make and a lot of what they're going to make is very horror-focused. Like, obviously, Meta Runner wasn't that. But, like, Murder Drones was horror-focused. The Amazing Digital Circus is, like, psychological horror, kind of. With a...
The Amazing Digital Circus is more of, like... It's less horror, actually.
I don't know.
Because
like, there's still the stuff about, like, about the sanity of the characters and, like, how they cope with, like, being stuck here.
Right, but it's still
Yeah.
it's still actually less of a horror focused franchise. It's more of just like it's a character focused story, just kind of.
It's a character-driven show, yeah.
It's a character-driven show. It's less horror. It's just like that. It's just like the stake behind abstracting is horrifying, but that's about it. The only other mention of horror is really
mostly just about the character development. And how
What about that
characters
one
change.
sequence where Pomni's going through the endless doors? Like in the pilot, like she finds the exit door and she just keeps going through more and more doors.
You hadn't never seen like that since episode 1. There
Yeah,
was,
but
well,
also-
there was something in episode 2, but apart from that,
Yeah, but also,
not really
like-
much else in that aspect.
it's not even like even that's not even really horror. It's just more like it's just more to give elaboration of how they got.
Really only one episode that really leaned into horror, that one being episode 3.
Yeah, and even that episode 3 wasn't even like.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay. I guess this leads into a wider discussion of what do you consider horror? Like, what is your definition of horror?
If the entire show's focus is based around more horrific or more like horrific elements and just like generally just trying to make you unnerved or scared. Then yeah, I consider it horror. But the Amazing Digital Circus isn't that. It's a character-driven show first, more like I would say maybe a little bit of psychological horror second.
Okay, so do you consider The Last of Us
Has
horror?
even outright said no, it's not a horror.
The Last of Us like main plot derives around an entire apocalyptic world.
So murder drones would classify as horror then, according to that.
I mean,
Yeah.
'Cause, like, even though there
But the
is,
thing is, Murder Drones
even though it is
isn't
kind of a
exactly
horror
trying
comedy,
to be.
like there's clear efforts to make you scared, like to horrify you.
There has to be effort, yes.
Murder Drones at least has a moment in every single one of its episodes where it is deliberately trying to unnerve you.
Mm-hmm.
It is deliberately trying to make sure you feel scared. And as such, I can label Murder Drones as a horror series. The Digital Circus doesn't have that. The Digital Circus has one of the plot points just be a kind of scary thing to think about in general, being abstracting. But other than that, it's like not really horror focused. It's just kind of characters hanging out.
That's true.
So then. And then that leaves Meta Runner, which has Meta Runner, which is not a horror focused show.
Yeah, I wouldn't argue against that. I definitely agree that.
And then there's that one other show.
Knights of Guinevere, I think it's called, that's coming out.
Yeah, I don't know that show.
It's so cool that Glitch actually managed to get Dana Terrace to write to work on the show.
Okay, Knights of Guinevere actually does seem like it might be horror.
Piffle, for context, they're the creator of the Owl House.
Wow, the creator of Owl
Yeah,
House is
we're-
working with Glitch Entertainment?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Whew.
Look it out. Look it up.
Yeah, Puppet's right. But
Oh my, OMG. Okay. Nobody say anything. We did it! Chapter 3 B-side is done!
oh hell yeah.
We beat a level, guys! And it's a B-side, no less! Let's go!
Let's go!
That took way longer than it should have.
If you have one, what's your favorite matchup for a BFTI character?
I showed you
don't-
4 versus Flumpty.
But Piffle, remember the Knights, the one that's called Knights of something that Glitch is working on? That's the one by Dana Terrace.
Yeah, Knights of Guinevere.
I
think.
figured, but anyways, yeah, Tony showed me a matchup between Four and Flumpty, and originally I kind of liked it, but then I thought about it and I was like, and then I thought about it and I thought about how Flumpty works, and I was just like, that would be the most boring matchup ever.
How
Wait,
so?
you know what make the whole Dana Terrace Glitch thing
One of the
even more
things that
insane?
I thought that it'd be kind of a fun matchup, but I forgot that one of Flumpty's things literally is he's immune to the plot, or that, not just immune, he transcends the plot. It's boring as fuck.
So, wait, Flumpty doesn't abide by the rules of his world?
Pretty much, yeah. That's the whole thing of why his series is so like horrific, because he's literally just playing around with his food.
Well, doesn't 4 kind of do that too?
Four still abides by four still like abides by the plot.
Is it that he chooses to, or just can't?
No, it's not that he chooses to. He just generally there's been no mention of four completely disobeying the plot yet.
Hey,
So
Piffle,
even if
you know
4
what's
out
interesting?
4 completely four has all the advantages he needs to win, Flumpty can just be like, nope.
It's the mask all over again, basically.
Huh. Well, at least it would be incredibly zany.
Unless four gets something later, because BFB and Teapot aren't done yet. I originally thought BFB was over, but apparently not. Actually, not technically. I guess technically, because basically BFB got an extra episode after the show already concluded, because Teapot gave the entire focus of an episode to the BFB cast.
1 second. Email says, hey, I also just wanted to say that I'm sorry about the Ness versus Frisk. It's just I love Earthbound, and I feel like people downplay Ness. So I hope you guys can forgive me, and if not, I understand. It's okay, we forgive you. You yeah, talk about Ness all you want, but like, don't do it in the context of like Ness versus Frisk. Do it like Ness versus Rasputin from Psychonauts. Do that. Talking about Ness in that context, we're down for it. It's just that it's the Frisk part of Ness versus Frisk that we don't like.
Puppet went quiet.
They're muted.
Puppet, be revived.
It didn't work.
Oh, fuck off, subconscious. Also, I think we did talk over Puppet, so
Oh. Sorry, Puppet, if you can hear us.
Puppet can hear us.
Ah. You have a favorite sports team? I don't really watch sports anymore. What about you, Piff?
I don't watch sports.
I used to play sports. Like, when I was a kid, I used to play, like, basketball, soccer, baseball, a little bit of tennis. But that phase of my life has passed.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, hang on. Going back to Flumpty for a second, if Flumpty can just disobey the laws of his world, how does anyone win his games?
They don't.
They don't?
Nope, they don't.
What happens?
Well, if you do technically survive the Flumpty night, you walk out the door, or like in the third game, you walk out the door, and you just see the world in shambles, because he felt like it.
Really?
He lets you live so you can just see the despair of the world.
That's cruel.
Yep, and even though hard boil mode has you see like a good ending, I'm pretty sure hard boil mode isn't canon.
What is hard boiled mode?
It's just a harder version of the night.
Ah. Do the other games have different endings, or are they all depressed? Like,
Yeah. No, because the first game canonically has the main character die.
oh,
And same with the second game, actually, because of a scrapped character in the scrapped 1 week at Flumpty's game. Why the fuck am I unmuted? Hold on. I unmuted the stream on accident.
dang. I'm just checking the chat right now. Pacifist Frisk versus Neutral Frisk versus Genocide Frisk Battle Royale is gonna cause Tony Stark to recreate the events of Shadow 05. Ugh. Brandley, if you want to have a debate with me, I'm not sure what we debate about. Like, what are you itching to debate about, personally?
We can debate if that quill cut is fire or not.
My quills are perfect the way they are.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
Nah.
Well, you are not me, so you do not know.
Well, you're not me, so you don't know.
I can hack into your systems and see you through your system, meow. I can look through the mirror and throw insults at you every day. I can be the kazooie to your banjo.
And I could shave off all your quills.
No, you can't, because I can turn intangible.
With what?
My sheer speed, I can phase out of reality.
You forget that we can run at very, very comparable speeds.
The debate who would win Sans versus Kara. Doesn't that have a canon answer?
Obviously, it's Oh, speaking of Sans, by the way,
Yeah?
I had Jack bear witness to one of the absolute peak cinema things I've ever seen.
What?
So I play Hat in Time on my PC, right?
Uh-huh.
And there is a duology of mod levels.
Uh-huh.
And I call them the 3 a.m. series. The first entry in the series is what's it called? The first entry is called, and I quote, "Do not call Sans at 3 a.m." And okay, it sounds stupid, but let me explain it. The plot is literally, it's exactly what it says on the tin. Hat Kid tries to call Sans at 3 a.m. And there are multiple endings. And if I told you that this shit was actually really funny, I know you would not believe me. But it genuinely was really, really funny. And there's a sequel.
Really?
The sequel is do not order the Freddy Fazbear plush at 3 a.m., not clickbait. It
it is a direct sequel to the Calling Sans at 3 a.m. because after the events of that, Mustache Girl sees Hat Kid's 3 a.m. video and basically literally recites the steamed hams things of what if I were to take her content disguised as my own. Delightfully devilish Mustache Girl. And then she proceeds to try to make another video like that, and it ends in an Undertale sequence.
Really?
There is literally the first game has no actual scenes where you can walk around and everything. This one literally ends in an Undertale sequence that you have to play.
Wow. They made Undertale in a hat in time.
Yes. And you fight a Freddy Fazbear plushie.
Wow.
You know what? We got time. We got time in the stream. Do y'all want to know the lore?
Sure. Give us the lore.
All right. Well, in the first game, there are, or in the first entry, there are a couple of endings. So first of all, Sans calls you on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have the choice to open the door or not open the door. So what do you do? Would you open the door or would you not open the door?
I'd open the door because the point is to call Sans.
Well, if you don't open the door, I'm pretty like you go to bed immediately, and that's the good ending. If you open the door, Sans is outside the door, but Hackett didn't think this far ahead, so you have a few things you can do with him. You can basically watch a movie with him, tell a joke, or you can prank somebody.
I'd watch a movie.
Well, if you watch a movie, you want to know what movie they watch?
I have no idea.
They end up watching Morbius.
Morbius?
Yep.
Wow. Morbius.
The one where you tell a joke leads to the same ending.
Really?
Or they both lead in the same direction, but basically the joke is Hackett tells a joke about spare ribs, and then Sans tells another joke that I forget. But both of those endings end up with somebody else knocking on your door, and it's Bo-Kid in a Sans costume.
Bo-Kid?
Because Hackett thought she was talking to Bo-Kid the entire time.
Really?
Because they were clickbaiting.
Wow.
So they figure out that the real Sans Undertale is in their house, and you can either scare him away, or you can just ask him to leave.
Well, I'd be polite and ask him to leave.
I actually want to tell you the scare him one because I think it's really funny.
Okay. Tell me the scare one.
So if you want to scare him away, Hackett calls up somebody else, and then after calling that person, and after Bo-Kid stalls Sans, well, the lights go out.
Really?
Hackett opens the door to her room to go try to find the power breaker, and Freddy appears.
Freddy?
Hackett called up Freddy Fazbear.
Oh wow. Does he do the jingle?
Oh yeah, he does the entire jingle too. The lights go out completely, and the jump scare happens, and Sans jumps in front of the jump scare to protect Hackett.
Wow.
Which leads to the bad ending. dies in Hackett's arms, and Hackett's left really confused because Sans went out saying, "You truly were a hack kid." Hackett goes, "What?" And then it zooms out to both the Bo Kid and Freddy Fazbear himself giving their condolences to Sans.
Wow. What's the other ending?
The other ending, if you ask him to leave, he does leave, and then they feel really bad because he sounded like he was very sad to leave. So they try searching around for him. They can't find him, so they either have the choice of just giving up or calling Sans at 3 a.m.
What happens?
If you give up, they go to Denny's.
They go to Denny's?
That's the ending. They go to Denny's.
Wow, they just go. They really just go to Denny's.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorite matchups is Movie Mario versus Movie Steve. Oh boy.
Right. Anyways, if you do decide to call Sans at 3 a.m., well, you call him. He doesn't pick, or he sounds like he just doesn't want to come back, and then he appears right behind you and says, "Bummer."
Huh.
So then he ends up actually coming back, and then he ends it out with saying, "You know something? This truly was a calling Sans at 3 a.m."
Wow. What happens in
And
the?
that's the true ending of the game.
Wow.
So then there's the sequel, and the sequel obviously has Mustache Girl start off her video. By the way, her YouTube name is Mustachifier.
Mustachifier?
Yes. Oh, and you think that's bad? Oh, guess what?
What?
He has advertisements on her video, and that ad changes every single time you get a different ending.
Really?
And it consists of, and the 3 ads consist of Call VPN, Raid Snatcher Legends, and Mafia Apron.
Wow.
So, then she hears a knock on her door, and you can either choose to open the door or not.
If you don't open the door?
So, if you don't open the door, Mustache Girl, she just says she's not gonna open the door. The door shoots open, the Freddy Fazbear plush comes rushing at her, and the screen goes black.
Wow.
And then the next thing that you see is a forest, a snowy forest, while you're on a cart with a man next to you, and that man says, "Hey, you're finally awake." And that's the ending. You get the Skyrim ending.
You get teleported to Skyrim.
Yep. But anyways.
Hang on. EML asked, "Do any of you have a pet?" I have had many pets. They're dead now.
Anyways. If you do open the door, she also does not know what to do with her own fucking video. So, you have a few options. You can either go to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. You can... What else can you do? I forget. Fuck. You can have a tea party, play Minecraft, or burn it.
Burn it?
What do you want to explore? Which choice do you want to explore first, Tony?
Burn the plushie.
You want to burn it?
Yes, burn the plushie. Set it ablaze.
Well, she burns it, and her entire house.
Wow. Well,
But guess what?
what?
The plushie survived.
The plushie survives the house burning down.
Yep, and the door opens to the plushie with knife in hand.
Huh.
That's how you get the revenge ending.
Okay, play Minecraft. Like a degenerate.
By the way, playing Minecraft and Tea Party is the exact. Also leads to the exact same place.
Alright.
But anyways, those two would be the ones towards like the true ending. So actually, I should probably explain the Freddy Fazbear endings.
Okay.
Okay, so if we choose to go to Freddy Fazbear, we have a Hotel Mario X sequence where she walks into the pizzeria.
Wow.
And the conductor's there.
Ooh.
The conductor is basically the reason he's there is because it's one of his grandchildren's birthday, and that grandchild said that the Freddy will move if they go there at 3 a.m.
Huh. That's a bad sign.
The conductor doesn't really understand it, but he just wants to make his grandchild happy. So you then get two options to make this party great. You can either give a gift or tell a funny joke.
What happens if you give a gift?
If you give a gift, you give the Freddy Fazbear plushie that you have to the child. So it's labeled as the good ending, but there's also a tagline that says immediately after filming this video, Mustache Girl took the plushie back. So if you tell a funny joke, well, we didn't really explore this in the first one, but there is an ending in the first one where you go to court.
Go to court?
Because you end up calling Saul to help you with your Sans case.
Better call Saul.
But essentially what happens is your idea of a funny joke is you recreate the bite of 87.
Really?
You throw the conductor's grandchild into Freddy's mouth, and Freddy chomps down.
Really? That's Mustache Girl's idea of a funny joke.
Pretty much. And then immediately after, it cuts to a scene of her making a YouTuber apology.
I feel like Mustache Girl would be the kind of person to make a YouTuber apology.
Huh?
I feel like Mustache Girl would be the kind of person to make a YouTuber apology.
Oh, and by the way, in that same YouTube apology, she literally says, "I'm sorry for putting a child into the mouth of Freddy Fazbear. Although let's be honest, it was pretty funny."
Huh.
And then she says, "All right, I just gotta wait a little bit, and this will all blow over." Man, who knew avoiding the consequences of my action would be so easy? And then it cuts to court.
Huh.
Guess what? Mustache Girl wins the case.
Really?
Yep, it's called the justice ending.
Do they agree that it was actually funny?
No. Actually, no, because the main defense is, Your Honor, can we really blame blame the prosecutor for doing it for the content?
Well, yes, you can, but I don't think they wanted to.
In this case, I guess.
I swear, if one of the endings has Hat Kid placing blocks and stuff being in Minecraft, that's what that relevant animator says.
That's not it. If you choose the Minecraft route, Mustache Girl does some quote unquote off-camera mining and builds the entirety of the back rooms. And then she fakes a Herebein sighting. Herebein then says, hey, turn around. And then it cuts to her Freddy Fazbear plush on a string. Then Hat Kid comes over and says, "Are you stealing my idea?" And then you have the option to lie or run.
Lie.
If you lie, Mustache Girl says, "What? No, I've never been stealing your. I'm not stealing your content. I don't even know what your 3 a.m. videos are." And then Hackett points to a comment that she put on there, and put on the Sans video, and says, this video is garbage. Also, that's not the real Sans. I know him. And there's a comment from Sans himself that says ratio. So after they start arguing for a little bit, the plushie gets off the string and walks between them.
Really?
Yep, the plushie just stands up, and then Mustache Girl and Hackett start freaking out, saying you got rid of that plush in your, you got rid of Sans in your video. How do you get rid of the plush? How do you get rid of this plush? No, I don't even know. I don't know how to do this. Besides, this is Freddy Fazbear. He's way more scary. By the way, if you look in the background at that same time, well, at the Freddy Fazbear plush, you can see it. You can see it shifting from being the plush itself to doing a default dance. So at that point, you can also either scare him or ask him to leave, or no, just have a chat with him.
Try scaring him.
If you scare him, you call up Sans, and Sans saw the timeline where Freddy Fazbear tried to hurt Hackett. So he pulls up on the plush, JoJo style, and then he dies.
No, Sans.
It's a sad ending again.
PK Spade says, "What the fuck did I just come into?"
Hi, Spade. You came into me discussing the 3 a.m. or the 3 a.m. Manhattan Time series. But anyways, back on track. After, if you choose the other option, you can talk to the plushie, and Mustache Girl was like, "So, what you been up to, Freddy?" And then the plushie corrects you and says, "Fredgeworth."
Fredge.
My name is Fredgeworth. So yeah, no, the plushie's name is not Freddy, it's Fredgeworth.
Okay.
So, and then Fredgeworth ends up explaining that Mustache Girl actually stole the plush.
Really?
Yep. And then he gets so fed up and says, "You know what? I've had enough," and takes one of Hackett's timepieces and takes over the world.
Really?
And he then says that the only videos allowed on the internet are now going to be cute cat videos and Family Guy funny moments.
Wow. That's a horrible reality to live in.
So you can either submit or not be ordered around by Freddy at 3 a.m.
I don't even know.
If you submit, then the way they keep their channel alive is by doing Family Guy funny moments. If you don't submit, then then they pull up on Fredgeworth's totally original castle that he didn't steal from Mustache Girl. And then that's when you have your Undertale battle sequence.
Really?
Yep. At first you can't hurt him, and you just had to dodge him. But later on you basically basically all of the hold on. But basically, you have to basically all your friends come in and support you. And Fred Dwarf says it's not like a bunch of people showing up is gonna change the fact that you can't hurt me.
And then it
Famous
changes
last
that?
word. Yep, it does. And then you could start beating the shit out of him.
Wow.
And then you do it. And then Hat Kid finally respects Mustache Girl, which is, by the way, that was what Mustache Girl wanted from Hat Kid the entire time, and that's why she was copying her content.
Really?
So they then decide to do a collab and talk about which jump scares in FNAF are the scariest. Mustache Girl says it's Freddy Fazbear.
Of course she does.
Yep. And Hackett calls that basic, and then she says, Freddy jump scared me in real life. Bo-Kid then walks in and they ask her, and Bo-Kid says, I don't know, I've never really played any of the FNAF games. And Hackett said, how could you not have? Well, I've only watched them. They're too scary for me. And then Sans shows up with like that hyper realistic Sans PNG.
Wow.
And then Mustache Girl's like, dude, what the fuck? And he's like, I'm sorry, I wanted to add my own jump scare into the mix.
This is the stupidest thing in the world.
Oh, it is absolutely stupid, but you know what? It's funny. It's genuinely really funny, and it's one of my favorite. It's like one of my favorite mods ever because of it, and has full voice acting too.
Huh.
It's genuinely really good.
Well, that was certainly an experience. What do you think, chat? For those of you at bar to listen.
You know what? You know something, Tony? It truly was a Don't Call Sans at 3 a.m.
Yes, it truly was, wasn't it?
And a Do Not Order the Freddy Fazbear plush at 3 a.m. not clickbait. Also, there's artwork to it, and the artwork is actually really incredible, unironically.
Really?
I have a few screenshots from the mod, actually. I'm gonna put them in the VC chat.
Oh, boy.
Oh, I literally have a screenshot of the revenge ending. There you go. Perfect.
All right, let me take a look. Tony Sonic here, a cookie. Thank you. I could use one after that story. Let me take a look at these. Wow, Hat Kid is just giving me the most bored expression ever.
Look at the third one. Look at the third one.
Oh my goodness. Oh, wow.
And it's all made within the Hat in Time engine.
Dang. Also, Puppet is apparently dead.
Yeah.
They are dead.
Could you send us the original things?
Wait, what? Oh, Puppet, like, undied for a second. Puppet, what did you say? I'm so sorry.
Could you send us the mod?
Here, I can send you the Hat in Time mod. It's in the workshop, but
He almost says, it's a ghost! Oh no!
You were talking about it like it was a YouTube video series.
I mean, I could send you I could probably send you a playthrough.
No, we want to watch you play it.
Sure, I'll play it after stream.
Yay!
I'll play that after stream, and then I gotta beta test God's TV.
Well, I would join you, but I do have things I need to do after the stream. which, by the way, will be
No.
ending very soon because I'm getting tired, and I think 4 hours is a good time frame. And I'm very satisfied by the fact that we got to beat at least one. I had my victory rush.
Yippee.
So, are we done with the stream, or?
Not
Not
yet.
yet.
Not yet. One or two more attempts, and then we'll call it.
Also, Piffle, it's just a white screen.
Oh shoot, that's because I went full screen on Discord for a second. There you go.
That's why we thought it ended. Because we couldn't see anything.
Sorry.
Ah.
Okay, so what's the aim of this game? Not the aim of this.
Someone in chat said, "Show us the screenshots, please."
I would, but I don't know. Like, all right, you know what?
Some things
I'm
should
too
stay-
tired for this. Like, I had my victory rush, so we're gonna call it here.
Some things should stay in the voice chat.
Yeah. But anyways,
Sorry, chat.
3 hours 55 minutes. About to be 56. I think that's a good place to call it. We got one golden strawberry. That's better than nothing. So, thank you all so much for coming. I hope you all have a good day. And I will see you all next week for the Shadow Labyrinth stream. Edgy Pac-Man is finally here.
Have a great night. Have a good time zone.
All right. Bye-bye.